You are watching On Fast. We have an exclusive fourth hour. I am not done. If you want to find that fourth hour, go to Samsung TV Plus, Amazon Prime Video, Vizio, LG Channels, Plex. Plex is a platform you download if you don't have that smart TV. Anyway, love to see you on the other side. If not, have an amazing weekend. And I will be back on Monday. My thanks to the XR4 Ti for doing their thing. Thank you, clones. Have a great weekend, or I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
This is the story of the one. As a warehouse manager, her job is to transform chaos into clarity and to see patterns where others see problems. Luckily, she's got a partner who shares her perspective. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products, backed by real person support and in-depth online resources, so she can tackle every task with precision and turn potential setbacks into streamlined success. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Are you ready for football? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Did you know that GUC's electric rates are the lowest in Pitt County? GUC's average residential electric bill using 1,000 kilowatt hours per month with load management is $21 lower than the investor-owned utilities and $34 lower than the local co-ops. In fact, GUC's average electric bills are still $10 lower than they were 10 years ago. Low rates with high reliability. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
This is a public notice, only at Discount Mattress and Furniture, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Every single item must be sold at pennies on the dollar, up to 75% off mattresses, furniture, wall to wall. Only at Discount Mattress and Furniture, all wood chest, $99. Computer desk, $99. Nightstands, $49. Dinette sets, table and 4 chairs, $199. Chairs, end tables, coffee tables, $20. Bedroom suits, living room suits, up to 75% off. Regular mattresses sets, regular $500. Today, $200. Pay our cash, check, and credit card. Second chance credit, no credit, new credit, bad credit. 9 days, same as cash. Bring your truck and trailers to save even more. U-Haul trucks will be on location for pickup of merchandise absolutely free. Public notice, Discount Maximum Furniture, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Hurry, when it's gone, it's gone. Winning is not everything, it's the only thing.
Pirate Towing is now the exclusive towing partner for East Carolina Athletics. Pirate Towing has over 20 years of experience, open 24/7, and they can always assist you. Don't be stranded and wait for hours. Pirate Towing offers all roadside assistance to come give you a tow or jump start on game day or any day. Say Pirate Towing in your phone today and let the stress of car trouble go down. Pirate Towing, 955-4670. That's 955-4670, and also on Facebook. Pirate Towing, the preferred towing partner with ECU and Pirate Nation.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
How's everybody doing?
My God! Don't give me that Homer. You know that. No.
Hey! I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what?
You agree with me? I agree.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Flip that, Shirley.
Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player.
Pepe Le Pew.
Tony Dunn, you will not be making the Pirate Radio Live Open at this time.
It was just such a fresh of breath air.
Well said, Sean.
I can't even feel my head up. Somebody got a big old head that wears these things.
That would be me. Jamie, I have a gourd, son. I sit there every day.
That's a tater right there.
That's all. I love y'all, man.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Hello and welcome in to a football Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1. In Washington, we're on 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com. And you can find us on Facebook Live and YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Be a part of our show today. What is your prediction for ECU and UTSA? What is your prediction for your NFL team this Sunday? Do you have an upset? Do you have a pick in Georgia-Bama? Do you have an update on any other UNLV players leaving the program? Anything on your mind? Are you excited for the Major League Baseball playoffs coming up next week? Whatever you want to talk about, we are here for it on Pirate Radio Live on a Friday. We got Shirley Rhodes here. We got The Bone, Jarrett Watkins. We've got Jan Man on my left side.
And on your strong side, my headphones.
Are mine low too? What's been going on? Somebody been in here?
I don't know, but that was kind of strange. Let's try this again.
Left side.
Strong side.
Are they going to make a Remember the Titans too? And if so, can we be in it?
One of us has to be black.
I'm not going Robert Downey Jr.
I'm not either. I'm not going Tropic Thunder.
No, I think we could be like Bertier's. Maybe. So Bertier went on to win an Olympic medal in the Paralympic Games. Maybe he met a lady over there. Did a little, huh?
Like a who?
And had a set of twins, had a set of big-headed babies, and that's us. We're Bertier's kids.
We're twins?
Yeah.
What's our age gap?
And we're both going to be on the left side.
Strong side.
And the movie is called Remember the Titans 2, Left Side, Strong Side. Adam has a prediction. Pirates 31, UTSA 14.
All right, Adam.
Tim is hanging out. He says, hello, what's up, Tim? Timmy. PJ says, hi-de-ho, PRL gang. Happy game day, everyone. It's not game day. Eve. There it is. Okay, PJ. Derek reminds folks to like the stream. Coming up on today's show, Brian North joins us to get you ready for your sports weekend. We got a lot of high school football to recap. We'll go around Pitt County and the surrounding areas and recap what went down last night in high school football. We've also got to talk Pirates UTSA. Talk a little Carolina Duke. Mac Brown. Retiring, unretiring. He'll be back on the sidelines.
Retiring again.
When they take on Duke. And we'll talk a little Panthers as well with Brian North. We will talk a lot of Panthers and NFL in hour number 2. Tony Dunn will join us. We'll make our picks. And I've never done this before, but I'm thinking of potentially kicking out one of our pickers. Because, 18 and 28 outright? You got to do is pick a winner. We're not doing spread. Jared, I think if you've been under 500 every week.
It's a slow start.
I'm pretty bad myself.
Yeah, I'm 2 games behind Chandler. What are we kicking people out for?
Guys.
I'm usually like a top of the pack.
Well, there's only 3 of us usually.
And I'm usually a top of the pack.
Top 3, man.
I'm usually top 3.
All right.
You top 3 for sure.
Look, it's just a little motivation. I'm not kicking anybody out, but I need y'all to step up, man.
I do want to see, against the spread, who's doing what. I might go through this weekend and look at that because I think I'm doing a lot better against the spread than straight up.
I hope so. Hit me, Chan.
What?
Nothing.
I was reading a comment.
Okay. What was it?
Tim says, I just got home from Boone, saw Liberty football team there. Should be a good game Saturday. I don't know if he's being serious or not, but Tim, if you don't know this by now, there is no football game in Boone this weekend.
Yeah, I think he's joking.
Are you being facetious?
Things aren't good there.
No.
Not a great joke, Tim. Chad says, bang, bang, chat gang. Robert says, football americano Friday. Why didn't you go all the way and say football americano lunes martes miércoles viernes?
Sábado.
We're looking forward to Sábado.
Yes, sir.
And I'm looking forward to Domingo when Jaden Daniels gets that ball.
The Commandos.
He's going to get that ball, and he's going to throw that ball. Jamie says, hey, now.
Hey, now.
PJ says he top 5. He's definitely top 5. Chandler,
He top 5, man. That's all I'm going to say.
Chandler, you are top 5 in our picks. Chad loves the Pirate Radio hoodie. Yeah, so I didn't pick this out. Didn't ask for it. I got it. I know I kind of like it. It's not my steez, but,
I like it. It looks good on you, though. Hey, it looks good on you, though. What, you get a free bowl of soup with that sweatshirt?
Jamie says, in fairness to Garrett and Sean, there have been a lot of upsets in the NFL this year. Okay, Jamie.
Are you counting the Packers beating the Colts?
Okay, nerd. Okay, let's all hold hands and say, all right, it's okay, boys.
Guys, there has been upsets.
There's been a lot of upsets.
There's been upsets this year. There's been a lot of upsets. There was one last week. The Panthers over the Raiders.
There's been a ton of upsets. That is no excuse. I picked the Panthers last week. I picked the Vikings to beat the 49ers. You have to pick the upsets. That's the point.
You had to put the boys on the table.
I'm 27 and 19. I see the upsets coming. You know what's going to happen this week? I'm already mad at Chandler. I'm already pissed off at you.
What did I do?
It hasn't happened.
What have I done?
I'm so mad about what you're going to do next hour, and I'm already angry about it.
You think I'm going to pick the Panthers?
You are.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not.
You promise?
Yes.
All right.
I'm not picking the Panthers.
Okay, good. Thank you. You're learning.
Or ever. No, I was not planning on picking the Panthers.
You're going to pick the Panthers.
I'm not.
By this time next hour, for some reason, you're going to be talked into picking the Panthers. And I am going to be so mad at you.
I do not see the Bengals going 0-4. I didn't see them going 0-3. I didn't see them losing to your Washington Commanders at home, but they did. There's no way they go 0-4.
Or do they? I mean, I hope so. I hope the Panthers win. I hope so. But I don't see it.
Jeff says, what's up with the Braves and Mets playing a doubleheader the day before the wild card? It was rain, Jeff. It's pretty easy. What do you mean? When you want them to play?
Pretty simple, Jeff.
Rain. You heard the song, Rainy Night in Georgia.
Blame it on the rain.
They had rain. They got to play it sometime. So they're going to play it there, which is going to be pretty epic, but also absolutely kill the winner going into the wild card. Because did I read it right? They're going to have to go to San Diego? Nah. Because then somebody said they would have to go to Milwaukee. I honestly haven't looked it up. So somebody tell me what happens with the Braves Mets. But the Diamondbacks are in there too. So I don't know. Chad says you got to put the boys on the table. Sean, you're a veteran of that.
I've done it before.
And now
I put the boys on the table for Tennessee, Rocky Top, to beat Alabama like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Now I'm putting the boys on the table for Alabama to beat Georgia, which is not really putting the boys on the table. They're only a 2-point dog. But still, I feel like everybody's taking Georgia except for me. I'm like, hey, you see the boys? Do you see where they're on? They're on the table.
Chad says Titans-Dolphins on Monday night will be awesome. I wouldn't watch that game with Shirley's right eye, Chad's left eye, and Ray Charles's glasses. But good news, Monday night doubleheader. So we'll be able to watch Seahawks-Lions. I'm going to tell you.
Boring.
I don't own the Buck, but there will be no TV on Titans-Dolphins Monday night. I promise you that. If y'all come out to the Buck, you will not have to witness that game.
No, at least one. But we have the biggest projector screen in all of Greenville, North Carolina, right in front of us. That will not be Titans-Dolphins.
Thanks, Jenny. I was doing a bit, but
I don't know if it's probably like the biggest one in a bar at the movie theater.
Wow. We got a lot of bit killers in the house today. As John's killing a bit with a statement, Jarrett is killing John's bit.
No, I was killing a bit to promote the Buck and what they have going on there.
And Jarrett's doing a crap.
And then you break the bit to try to...
Any other sponsors you want to crap on?
No.
I'm not...
Here's the thing. He was actually talking about a sponsor. He was talking about a golden ticket. So that's the domino effect here.
God, I'm in a bit inception. I don't know what's happening.
It's like a sponsor war. Who has the biggest screen in Eastern North Carolina?
Oh, man.
You can't watch ball games at Golden Ticket Center.
I'm going to say Orthopedic Steve's where they can screen your injuries.
Oh, my God.
Did that work? I don't know.
That didn't sound good, but it was worth the effort.
Jamie says everyone is picking Alabama. Not this guy.
Everyone's picking Alabama. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Let's check the line on Alabama, Georgia.
I'm going to say it's just 2.
Is it still
and it's
2?
going to stay at 2.
According to Coach Greg Hudson, it's a pick 'em. Let's see. Alabama and Georgia is still at. Why is my phone just going very slow?
Billy Luther says, by the way, what time do I need to deliver your cheesesteak burrito tomorrow afternoon?
Ooh.
What are you talking about, Billy?
What are you talking about, Willis?
Georgia -1.
Oh!
It dropped.
So money is coming in on the Tide.
I'm picking up a cheesesteak burrito from Dank Burrito as well as the other Pirate Radio food at around 6 o'clock for our U.S. Sailor 5th quarter call-in show. Is that what you're referring to, Billy? Are you a Dank guy? Are you saying something I'm not picking up on? I don't know. All right. Football Friday. Oh, yeah. Morgan Ahlers will join us on the show as well. Chandler, let's get your final vibe check of the week.
7.5.
All right. I'm sticking. I was 8.2 earlier in the week. I'm just sticking there.
All right.
I'm good. Jarrett?
6.
Shirley?
Right around a 7.
All right. So an average of about
7.2.
Yeah. Give us an update on that line, Sean. Scott says 14-4. Sounds like you need to be taking Holton Ahlers' advice on these picks. You're not wrong, Scott. See what Holton's got this week. And again, by the way, I don't know what Caden Norman's doing. I am not making any picks. Holton's got Liberty App State under. That game will not be played.
East Carolina is now -3.
Ooh.
Gone down a point.
Yikes. That's
And the over-under is at an even 55.
a point is a lot.
Yeah.
Jeff Nadeau moved the line yesterday when he picked UTSA. Who's State play, John?
State plays former Dave Dorn's team, Northern Illinois.
That's right. And Holton has State -7.5.
Really?
He's got Texas State -9.5, Ohio State, Michigan State over 48.5, ECU, UTSA under 55.5. Holton Ahlers on the year 14-4 ATS.
I can tell you one that he's going to lose.
That is strong.
State does not cover tomorrow.
Ooh.
The Pack does not cover. And amongst all the Wolfpack fans in Raleigh, they're going to be upset.
Jamie says, I'm going Alabama. Georgia hasn't looked like Georgia this year. Wait till tomorrow. Ooh, Jamie's at a 4.9 vibe check. Yikes.
Jamie. How dare you?
Yikes. Mark says Holton's been killing it, but I don't know about him picking State.
I'm with you, Mark. I don't feel good about the Pack.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about the Pack.
Holton Ahlers is 14-4, but I'm going to listen to Mark Alexander and Chandler Honeycutt, two of the greatest football minds
right
this side of the Mississippi.
Interception State.
I guess freshmen do.
Touchdown Huskies.
What's the deal? What's the deal with Grayson McCall?
Still banged up, injured.
All right, there's
day
your
to day, week to week
Orthopedics East injury report on Grayson McCall.
He also was not playing good at all before his injury.
Let me give a shout out to my general,
Jaden Daniels,
General John Moody.
General Johnson.
General Moody led me into battle last night, and we absolutely crushed those Owls of Temple.
Am I speaking too soon? But is J Moo back?
You're speaking too late. He has been back. John Moody started 0-3 with his locks.
Yeah.
Since then, he gave me two. He did one public, one Twitter last week, 2 winners. Hit one last night. So for the year on his locks, he's 3-3. He's back. He's been back. All you need is one to come back.
No, I disagree. I think you need to go on a little streak.
Well, he's on a little streak.
He's on a streak. He's on a little streak.
It's kind of like...
I can see it on his face.
Looking at your...
obviously.
I would say it's like looking at your tidy whities, Chandler. It's a little streaky.
Yeah. And if that's the case, you're on a big streak. Congratulations, John Moody. You're on a big streak.
Let me just say thank you to all the sponsors of this show. Appreciate y'all.
He is on fire.
Only reason I made money last
night.
night.
Your tidy whitey.
And so is my tidy whitey.
What'd you say?
That's the only reason I made money last night. John Moody.
Yes, same. CeeDee Lamb. No, gosh. Dowdle with the first touchdown.
Who?
This their RB1, by the way.
I know, but
which at the same time, going into the season, I was like, who is this guy? He scores, flags on the play. I'm like, all right, here we go. First touchdown still alive. And then they count it. They pick the flag up. I said, well, there goes $10.
I came out up somehow because I had Army and I had CD over 6.5 catches.
And they were giving him the ball early and often. He was eating.
But then I lost one of those touchdowns, I think it was Wandale was like a free play. But lost CD touchdown, lost Dallas, and I think I lost one more. But anyway, came out head above water thanks to John Moody and thanks to CeeDee Lamb's catches.
What do we like tonight? Virginia Tech, Miami, Washington, Rutgers.
You know what? I didn't like the Army pick last night. Felt like we were walking into a trap. And I don't like the Rutgers pick tonight. And it's my own pick, and I'm going to take it, but that line has gone down. It was 2. Now it's 1, right?
1.5.
Okay, it's gone back up a little bit. That makes me feel.
That's what I got at DraftKings. Miami is still sticking at 17.5.
I'm also going under in that Rutgers game.
So,
but I don't, to answer your question, really like anything. But I'll go Scarlet Knights because I had them last week. They won, and I'm going to ride with them again. Robert says Logan believes McCall has a concussion. Is that Dr. Logan? Missed last 5 games last year because of concussion. Left state game after a series and never returned. Yeah, they need to consult Dr. Stone Cold Steve Austin, who does not believe in CTE and concussions.
If you're getting a concussion, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. We need him as our team doctor. He'll just send every player right back out on the field.
Have a cold beer. What?
1 concussion. 1 concussion.
What?
2 concussions.
What?
3 concussions.
What?
4 concussions.
What?
5 concussions.
What?
He said, did he say I don't believe in CTE? No, he said I'm not a big CTE guy.
Never believed it.
I'm not a CTE guy. Also, he said he had a concussion when Owen Hart dropped him on his head. And then his next line was, I don't remember having any other concussions. Well, yeah, that's kind of what a concussion is.
As he was talking about Chris Benoit, I'm not a CTE guy.
So, yeah, I watched this is what I want to hit on. I watched the McMahon documentary, and I watched like 2 episodes Wednesday night, and I watched the rest. Started right when I got home last night, watched the whole dang thing. So by the time I was done, it was the 4th quarter of Cowboys-Giants. I turned it on because it was a close game. I'm like, man, this is going to be pretty good. Dead atmosphere, dead broadcast. I swear I heard like crickets and people yawning. Did anybody else pick up on that? Like, was it weird to anybody else? It was such a sleepy viewing experience. It was a close game in the 4th quarter. And Kirk Herbstreit it sounded like he was faking excitement because Al Michaels sounded like he was ready to go to bed. And the stadium was dead. It was so strange. I don't know.
I mean, we are talking about the New York Giants.
It was pretty alive, like, to begin the game, but
okay,
just a sloppy end to the first half. I turned it off, went to bed.
All right. So it was, at least there was some excitement early because late, man, it was almost felt like a preseason game.
Problem with me is that I met a couple of my dad's college buddies who were in town for the weekend at Sup Dogs, and they didn't have the game sound on. But I did live bet Giants plus 270 early in the game. But Daniel Jones, oh, brother, this guy stinks.
And he had a good game last night.
But he still stinks.
But isn't it ironic, Alanis, that last week all the Giants needed was a kicker, and they would have beat the Commanders? This week, all they needed was a touchdown. All they had was a kicker.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird, right?
Oh, dude, so one of the guys I was sitting with at Sup Dogs last night was like, dude, I had Daniel Jones to throw a pick, and he was all down on himself. And I was like, dude, they're getting the ball back. He's going to have to throw. He's going to, like, there's going to be a chance that he throws a pick. Game ends on a pick.
And screw that Cowboys kicker for having the Giants.
Audrey, whatever.
That was brutal. All right. Anything else?
Why didn't the Giants run the ball at all? That's how the Cowboys have lost all their games.
So I saw a stat late in the game. They were averaging 1 yard a carry. Did they just kind of give up on it, or were the Cowboys saying, nah?
Just from what I saw in the first half, they were just throwing the ball and just kind of didn't really use Devin Singletary.
14 carries, 24 yards. 14 carries is a decent amount of carries.
24 yards is not a lot on 14 carries.
They had 24 carries for 26 yards. Daniel Jones, 29 of 40, 281. So everything was like, no wonder the crowd was bored. It was a boring game.
Man, CeeDee Lamb ended up with 7 receptions.
Yeah, I had over 6.5, and he got that.
He got
very early in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, and the Cowboys kind of just ran out the clock. Basically, it was a boring game. And by the way, man,
didn't we expect that?
Yeah, this NFC East is very winnable. Do we not agree?
Yes.
Your Commanders are the king.
No. Well, yeah, right now.
Right now, yes, y'all are the king.
First place.
Keep the crown. That needs to be y'all's hashtag. Keep the crown.
Hashtag keep the crown.
Keep the crown.
Hashtag the crown is yours with DraftKings Sportsbook.
TD, Tutty.
We'll take a break. When we return, Brian North joins us. More to go. Pirate Radio Live on a football Friday. Back with you after this.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr!
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get fucked up.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Aayers Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Pirate Water Wicked Tea is here. Set sail for the next Pirate Water adventure. Barstool's best drink is back with delicious Wicked Tea. A strong, smooth, uncarbonated brew flavor with hints of lemon. It's the toughest tea to take on the high seas. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find the new Pirate Water Wicked Tea in a location near you.
We're going planking!
21 and older, please drink responsibly.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. This month, Doug Henry is giving away ECU football tickets. Stop in and register to win and purchase the vehicle of your dreams. Doug Henry of Greenville, right on the price, right on the corner. Go Pirates!
Big game season is here, and I'm not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. We're ready to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Get ready with us. Take your pick from the largest selection in Eastern NC. Grab a rifle on a scope, and we'll mount and bore sight it for you. Don't forget Springfield's Gear Up promo. Buy a 2020 Waypoint, get a 2020 Rimfire Target rifle for free. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best deals around. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with Harris Real Estate Group, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates!
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Pirate Radio.
Remember, in a pirate ship in pirate waters in a pirate world, ask no questions. Believe only what you see.
The voice of the pirate nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge is a family-run dealership that creates a family-like atmosphere for their customers. They have one of the biggest used car inventories in eastern North Carolina. Shop online today at eastcarolinachrysler.dodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive. And it's party time. Join the city of Greenville as they celebrate their 250th birthday, and you're invited. Join them on Friday, October 4th at 5 Points Plaza from 5 until 8 p.m. You can enjoy music by the Dickens, a vibrant vendor market, and a beer garden, and there will be fun for the whole family. Attendees will also have a chance to win $250 each hour. So mark your calendar for the city of Greenville's 250th birthday celebration on Friday, October 4th. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. All right, we got some fantasy start-sit going on, Jack. Andy Dalton or Jaden Daniels? First of all, Jack, let's show a little respect. Daniels is not a difficult last name to spell. Let's spell that correctly. We'll talk about it at 4, but I think Arizona, Washington should be a shootout, so I'll go Daniels. What do you got? What is wrong with you?
Tyler says Dalton is near the end. Buddy, he's just getting started. What you saw last week was the beginning of a new Andy Dalton near the end. Yeah, he's 36 years old. Yeah, I get that.
How old are you? You just turned 26.
He's 10 years older than I am. That ain't nothing. I haven't even started yet, but Andy Dalton, he just got started.
All right, there you go. Young Cole is here. What's up, Cole? Well, you going to be hanging out during hour 2? All right, you can join us when we talk NFL picks coming up in hour number 2. But right now, we'll head out to the Big Rock Power Sports Live Line and talk to Brian North, who joins us today on Pirate Radio Live. North, what's up?
Okay, a little tired today. Had a 20-hour work day yesterday with work in the morning and then doing the Thursday night split.
Yeah, let me apologize. With all the work and this rain that's going on, I bet I took you out of a pretty epic nap. So yeah, let me apologize for that.
Well, it's like a dream talking to you anyways. So
Brian, how was your Thursday night? Had some interesting games. Of course, that Tarboro Havelock game was interested to see how that was going to turn out with one of the, the class of the 1A taking on a power 3A. And I guess it went the 3A team's way.
Yeah, they scheduled this game. Tarboro wanted to play somebody who threw it around a little bit every year. They get to the state championship game. They face a passing team. And they don't face any passing teams in their league. So they just wanted to up their ability levels against the pass, and they got what they wanted. Havelock threw it a ton, and so they got plenty of practice, but they just got tired towards the end. They're not used to defending sideline to sideline, and so depth ended up paying off for the bigger 3A school as they ended up winning. Going away, Jalen Hewitt threw for like 500, but I'm telling you now, Tarboro gave them everything they wanted for 3 quarters. They kept trading punches and trading the lead, and Havelock got what they wanted, playing a different wing, Tarboro team, and a physical team that they wanted to test themselves against. So winner take all for everybody except for the final score for Tarboro and their first home loss since I think like 2015.
Brian, our young Zach, intern Zach, is doing PA for J.H. Rose football, and before he headed over there yesterday, he said, man, South Central's undefeated. Rose winless, probably another loss. I said, nah, this one's setting up for to be Rose's first win, South Central's first loss. Big moment for the Falcons last night if they could have gone on the road and got the win. But Rose was due, and as a Conley guy, I don't root for Rose. I do like Will Bland, so I'll give him a little props here. But, yeah, they were about due to get in the win column.
The combined record of the teams they'd lost to, they were 0-5. The combined record of those teams was 16-2. So they played really good qualities. competition. Well, South Central had played teams that were smaller, trying to build confidence, trying to build that resume. And you don't fault Chris Cherry for that, but they just hadn't played the quality competition that Rose had. So it wasn't a surprise. Rose jumps out to the lead. South Central made a spirited comeback. And so you can tell Chris Cherry's getting work done there, and they're getting improvement. But now they're getting into the meat of their schedule, and we're going to find out a little bit more about them. But, no, a lot of us who kind of were in the know weren't super surprised that Rose won. And it was a good competitive game, which is what we were hoping for as well.
Farmville Central, nice win over Aiden Grifton. And I don't know if Conley faced the best competition last night, Brian, but a blowout win for the Vikings, who I heard going into the year may have a long, struggling season and still to come. They got some tough conference opponents, but looks like Nate Connor's doing some pretty good things out there.
He's doing a great job coaching. You know, we knew they had a really good quarterback back in Samari Cabell, and he's been playing very well. And Nate's always been a really good X's and O's guys and gets the most out of his talent. He's got young, smaller players, but that's been a Conley M.O., and he's just found ways to spread them out, put them in the best position, get in the way. You can't always run a guy over as an offensive lineman, but you can get in the way and let your quarterback go to work. And so that's what they've done, but now we're going to find out. They played one really good team in Northern Nash, and they did lose to them. So now they get into the meat of their schedule, playing some of the tougher teams in the conference. So we do find out how they stack up. I think a lot of us aren't quite sure where they stack up right now. We do know there's the top three teams in the conference in Jacksonville, Havelock, and New Bern. And then where's everybody else? What's that gap between them and the top three?
And probably should mention a big win by the Cards last night over the Bears, right?
Yeah, styles make fights, and every year it seems like Jacksonville, that's the third time in 4 years they've beaten New Bern on the field. And so that was a really good game. Jacksonville jumps out to the lead. New Bern makes their spirited comeback, takes the lead with 7 minutes to go. Jacksonville responds, and then the Cardinals hang on. So that was a classic heavyweight fight between two really good teams.
Hopefully, Brian, do you get a Friday night off tonight?
So we're trying to figure that out. There aren't any games outside maybe Mattamuskeet and Columbia, and I haven't looked to see if they're playing yet. So I won't shoot any games, but now that we have our Blitz Extra on Friday nights that airs after the Friday night college football game, usually a Big Ten game, we may go in and just redo the Blitz one last time, and then it'll air again Saturday morning on WCTI. But we still have some Blitz obligations to do, but no games to shoot tonight.
By the way, that is a great example of what I talked about heading into this college football season. Hate realignment, hate, a lot about what college sports is outside of the lines. But love the matchup tonight. Washington-Rutgers. It should be a good football game. So as wacky and stupid as this stuff all is, it makes for some fun pairing, what should be a good matchup tonight on Fox between the Scarlet Knights and the Huskies. Also, Miami and Virginia Tech doing battle tonight. Boy, that game not as good as it was a while back, and maybe due to Virginia Tech. Miami's holding up their end of the bargain this year, off to a great start, Brian, 4-0 with Cam Ward. People talking Heisman for Cam Ward.
Yeah, he's been incredible to start the year in Miami. It looks like maybe they're the class of the ACC, the way that they've been playing. But we'll find out. Virginia Tech's kind of going through that transition. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. So it'll be interesting to see which Hokies team shows up tonight.
What Pirate team shows up, Brian? The one that gets up early and then loses the game? We've seen that the last 2 weeks. Pirates got to get that killer instinct. That's been talked about by Mike Houston and John David Baker as well. How about their matchup with UTSA coming up tomorrow? We don't know what the Roadrunners are yet. They have been blown out by Texas and Texas State, and then they blew out Kennesaw State and another lesser FCS opponent. So they are, you like the styles make fights, kind of somebody in their weight class here. Although Texas State, you would think, would be in their weight class. So maybe that's a sign that they're not as good as we thought they were. Hopefully ECU can take advantage of that.
Lost a really good quarterback, and I think they lost a few other pieces. Don't know how they did with the portal. I have not studied them hard, but I did the same thing as you did. I looked at the scores, and I went, well, maybe they're not the preseason number 2 pick that everybody thought they were. So we'll find out. They've got to travel first time rolling in at Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. And ECU, great starts. And it just comes down to a couple of plays that if they could make 1 or 2 plays, a field goal and an interception against App State when it doinks off a defender's face mask and instead goes to the other guy, or a fumble and another tips pass at Liberty. There's just a few plays here and there that guys have to make in order for them to win games. what do we know that the Pirates are going to show up? They're going to show up, and it's going to be a close game. We just know that's going to probably be the MO for every game this year, is it's going to be close in the fourth quarter. And it's just a matter of finding guys who can make those plays, not let the ball bounce off their hands and go to somebody else.
Brian North joining us. North Duke looking to get to 5-0. I think Mac Brown's coaching in this game. I think he's still there. He kind of waffled maybe after the last loss that they had to your Dukes. But Duke is a home favorite against North Carolina in Durham. And right now, with Ken Watlington, we do our North Carolina college power rankings every Wednesday, and right now I got Duke at number 1 and everybody else tied for last. It was a gross week last week, but how about the Dukies? Can they it feels like a North Carolina bounce back to me, but what do you think?
It does, and they've won 5 in a row in this Victory Bell series, and Manny Diaz has been living off the Mike Elko players and schemes, and everything's looked great. You know, Terry Moore out of Washington is really becoming a great safety, a couple of interceptions. And offensively, they've been doing, I think, a little bit better sneakily past what most people thought. But the competition level, again, has not been super high for them. So now they stepped it up a little bit. So, no, this is a game just like the Rose South Central game. It kind of feels like one is battle-tested and the other's still trying to figure out who they are. So, having said all that, now that Mike Elko imprint on this Duke defense has been really good. They've been flying around. They've brought in some really good players on that side of the ball. So this is one of the better Duke defenses we've seen in a long time. And so how does North Carolina respond from that beatdown from JMU? You know, Mac Brown, the whole retirement thing, he walked in and asked the players if they wanted him to stay or leave. And you know how players are. What are they going to tell the old man? Get out the box.
That would have been hilarious if they said leave, but
right. But in this day and age, they were all on their phones telling everybody that Mac said he was going to retire. So by the time Mac went to the press conference, it already leaked out that he had said he was going to retire. So he learned his lesson to not ask young people what they want of his future. So look, Mac's always been a passionate guy and a sore loser, is what he'll tell you. And so he didn't want to quit. He just wanted somebody to tell him how pretty he was and how good of a coach the players did that or not. But he's back coaching again this week.
Brian, I don't know about you. I'm not going into our Monday meeting here at Pirate Radio and asking if people want me to leave.
No. Yeah, no. We all know the answer. Like, it's the same thing. I'm not asking any of you if you want me to leave or stay. Yeah.
Brian North joining us. Brian, all we want as sports fans, if we can't have a winner, is hope. And I got hope because Jaden Daniels about pitched a perfect game on Monday night, and I am still smiling from it. And I cannot wait to watch him play football again when Washington plays Arizona on Sunday. For Panthers fans, back-to-back blowouts, absolutely nothing going your way. Then they go out and get a win. They make the quarterback change. Andy Dalton comes in. They look really good against the Raiders, just moving the ball up and down and pretty active on defense as well. So for that reason, I'm happy for Panthers fans that, ones that are going to the game on Sunday, that they can at least kind of go into a game coming off a win, smiling, saying, all right, we got something here. At least we got a chance to win this game or to be competitive, because they didn't have any of that the first 2 weeks of the season.
They haven't had any of that for a year.
Yeah, good point.
Red Rifle has started 2 games. He's thrown for 300 both times. I think we figured it out. Bryce Young is the problem. So, look, it was eye-opening to watch Andy Dalton just run that offense up and down the field. Now, to say this, watching Andy Dalton, he was thrown into windows I wasn't sure he should have thrown into, and he was threading the needle, and he was making some throws of like, oh, no, I don't know if that can happen like every week. But it was incredible to watch. And I was really trying to watch Bryce Young's body language to see if he was having the light bulb go off or if he was just sulking over there. But that's 2 games now. Andy Dalton's thrown for 300, and Bryce Young has never even sniffed that number. And so, no, he's the problem. All of a sudden, Dan Morgan's like, see, I told you I signed good players. And Dave Canals is like, see, I told you I'm the quarterback whisperer. It's just with older quarterbacks, Geno Smith late in his career, Baker Mayfield a few years in. And so it's not the young quarterback whisperer, it's the old quarterback whisperer. And so, look, Bryce Young's going to have to play again. Is he going to sit there and sulk on the sideline and Adam Thielen's the only one talking to him? Or is he going to get involved and say, you know what, it is me, I've got to figure this out and get better because my chance is going to come at some point, because Andy Dalton, either for health reasons or risk reasons, is not going to stay in there the whole season.
Brian, at the time of this recording, it's 2:20. I look outside. It's a complete wash. A lot of rain, a little wind, and going to continue for a little while longer. What are you down in Craven County?
Yeah, Craven County, yeah.
How's it, what's going on there?
Yeah, same thing. We're in this window between 2 and 6 o'clock, 12 and 6 really, where we're getting this front going through that could spin up some possible tornadoes. The weather risk level is higher, obviously closer to the ocean. But we've been lucky compared to what's been going on in Florida and the western part of the state, Tennessee, and just all those places getting just horrendous flooding. Look, we've been there, we've done that, and I almost feel like survivor guilt right now that we've not had the bad weather everybody else has had. But we're going through this little front right now. If we can get through and we can get through unscathed, we'll be okay this time. But, man, so many others are just going through a tough time. So I almost feel guilty, talking high school football, Thursday Night Blitz, having a good time when so many other people are just suffering through it right now.
Yeah, North, you're right about that. Appreciate you joining us, man. Hopefully you can rest up and get some rest. You sound like I did Saturday night, Sunday morning when we were doing a fifth quarter. There was a point, Brian, during that fifth quarter where I looked up and it was like 3:20 a.m. and I was like, "What am I doing with my life? What is? Yeah, is this is this what I chose?" And it is. And you know what? Could be a lot worse. But that was a real moment of we've got people calling in about crying. Because they're so emotional at 3:30 a.m. about ECU football. It says a lot about the Pirate fans, so gotta give them credit.
You say emotional, I'll call it as it is. They're drunk, Alcohol getting your feelings together is not a good thing. But funny story, I was sleeping in and out of the football game, trying to stay awake, couldn't do it. But I woke up about 3:30, which is about the time I normally get up during my week schedule, work schedule. So I tried to go to bed but couldn't fall asleep. So I'm going through the phone and I see Holton Ahlers gives a take on something. So I click on it and I realized you guys were still on the air. I was like, oh my God, this quarter's still on. I should call in. But I was like, no way I'm prolonging their misery, man. They got to get home.
That would have been hilarious and random. And usually if somebody's calling that late, I would get pissed off. But it was you, Brian. That would have made me smile. So next time, if there is a next time, make sure you call in.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize it was live, but kudos for staying up till 4 a.m. and helping soothe Pirate Nation.
North, appreciate it, man. We'll check in with you. You going to Dowdy Ficklin tomorrow?
Going to try to. I really would like to see that 99 team that covered so heavily and went through so much with Hurricane Floyd and stuff. So I would like to get there and at least see the 99 team for a little bit.
10-4. Thank you, Brian. Have a good one, man.
All right, sounds good, Clipper.
There is Brian North joining us today, a sleepy Brian North after a long work day on Thursday. Hopefully our area local sports guys can enjoy a bit of a relaxing Friday evening instead of a busy one like they usually have this time of year. I was thinking about this the other day, Sean. Let's take a look at the ECU schedule. First of all, to see what lies ahead for the Pirates, and secondly, to see when a bye week is coming up. I'm about ready for a bye week. But we'll take a break, come back, and talk Pirate football as we wrap up hour number 1. Tony Dunn will join us hour 2. Panthers winners, Commanders, talk of the football world with their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. And we'll have more for you, NFL talk hour 2. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
It's party time. The city of Greenville is celebrating its 250th birthday, and you're invited. Join us on Friday, October 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. at 5 Points Plaza downtown for an evening full of fun for the whole family. Enjoy live music by the Dickens, explore a vibrant vendor market, or hang in the beer garden. And don't forget, attendees have the chance to win $250 each hour. Mark your calendar for the city of Greenville's 250th anniversary celebration on October 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come celebrate with us and find yourself in good company.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Carolina Eagle is proud to partner with Anheuser-Busch and the National Volunteer Fire Council to bring 4,704 cans of emergency drinking water to the local volunteer firefighters who help keep our communities safe. This summer, Carolina Eagle wants to give a huge thank you to the Fountain Rural Fire Association for all that they do. At Carolina Eagle, they are proud to work with Anheuser-Busch and the National Volunteer Fire Council to give back to the place we call home. Carolina Eagle Distributing, proudly serving Eastern North Carolina since 1989.
Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
Slow ruins everything, so why not pay less for fast? U.S. Cellular's home internet gives you the speed you need for just $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. Get fast 5G home internet made simple. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find a store near you. We go beyond the call.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
I'm Caleb Stroud, the founder of Stroud's Marine. I grew up on the water and I've loved boating my entire life. In 2012, I decided to give back to the marine community by creating a way for boaters to order pre-owned salvage marine parts online. Stroud's Marine was born to offer incredible prices and unparalleled customer service. We stand behind every part we sell, and our mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvage outboard parts.
This is Captain Bo Brooks of Power Water Outfitters. When you're catching fish on the Pamlico, come to our place and pick up your Smithy cast ironware that'll sear your fish to perfection. We also have men's outdoor clothing, marshwear, Grundens, Duck Camp, and AFCO. We carry Bahia sunglasses and have all different selections of those. We are a fully functional fly shop where you can chase fish on the fly. We are Pirate Water Outfitters, 108 North Market Street, downtown Washington, North Carolina. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Go Pirates.
Pirate Radio, serving the great community of Greenville and beyond with the best content on air and on digital. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pools showroom in Greenville across from Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools. And vacation spots are right here in our very own backyard. Take a trip to a state park and enjoy traditional camping, RV space, and also air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi. If you're by a lake, be sure to check out the opportunities to rent a canoe or kayak and get out on the water. Your next adventure is right around the corner. For more information, please visit ncparks.gov. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Couple minutes to go here to wrap up hour number 1. East Carolina 2-2 on the year, opened up 2-0, and then a couple of losses in a row where East Carolina had leads. 16-point lead against App State, 17-0 lead against Liberty. Both of those go against the Pirates. They open up conference play coming up Saturday, 4 o'clock. We're with you at noon on the Bud Light pregame tailgate, taking you up to the 4 o'clock kickoff after the game, the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Pirates will play this Saturday. They'll play next Saturday in Charlotte. And then October 12th, we get a bye week, John.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Caroline Cook Harris, for this awesome schedule bookmarker. But yes, week 12. By the way,
week 12.
By the way, daughter of Let Him Cook, Tommy Cook. Week 12, bye week. Then we're at Army.
Are you just saying words?
Did you want to know the bye weeks?
Yeah, we got to wait till week 12.
Oh, October 12th. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
October 12th.
Because, like, you're a guy on the radio. I've always learned to listen to those. Like, they know what they're talking about. Clearly, you've done the research.
Sorry, I got my words mixed up.
Okay.
October 12th, bye week, after the Charlotte game next week.
Uh-huh.
At Army, Temple at home. And then November 2nd is another bye week.
All right. So we go bye week, game, bye week. And then, that's when it gets fun. So we go we have 3 Saturdays off in a row.
Oh, buddy.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy.
I thought about the two Thursday games, but I didn't think about that bye week, buddy.
We're off November the 2nd. And then you've got a Thursday nighter, so we're not going to be here the 9th or the 16th. That's awesome.
That's sick.
For a football fan like myself, because
That's
I get
awesome.
My Pirate football on Thursday and then a full slate of college on Saturday.
I like it.
It's
I like
great.
it a lot.
I like the way that schedule sets up. And
that schedule makes me so happy. Sorry, you made that joke the other day.
I know. I feel like I did it better. Not as good as Ben Stiller. But if we're like ranking who did it better, power rankings, I would go Ben Stiller, Clip Brock, Chandler Honeycutt.
Hey, I'm top 3. I am top 3, baby.
Somehow, some way, Chandler finds himself on the podium.
That ranking makes me so happy.
The problem is he did the make me happy.
Makes me
it's not the happy.
He might need to be 4 on the list and just leave 3. That's bad.
Then I'm top 4, baby.
Chandler is the meme of the guy celebrating on the podium, and then it zooms out, and he's in like 12th place.
He top 5, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm top 12. Yes.
You and that dirty dozen, John. All right, let's get Tony Dunzo in here. I'll tell you who's not Dunzo.
We got to talk about the Panthers.
The Panthers are not Dunzo.
Let's go.
Jarrett's Raiders are without everybody. What's up with this rash of injuries in the NFL? It's almost like it's a violent collision sport or something. Raiders are missing a lot of guys, which makes me absolutely love them this week. We'll pick some games. We'll talk about them all. We'll go over the wacky league that is the NFL when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Football Friday. Back with you after this.
What's up, Pirate Nation? Are you guys ready for some ECU football? Because we are here at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And to kick this season off, we're doing 90 days till first payment on all Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rams. Also, up to $9,500 off new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 2-row and up to $7,000 off the 24 model Jeep Grand Cherokee 3rd row. Don't forget to check out our huge selection of affordable used vehicles starting from $699 and up. Remember, drive a little, save a lot. Go Pirates.
Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater and is now open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near Cracker Barrel. Experience the ultimate movie magic with their Elite experience. The Elite Theater has the largest screen in Greenville, state-of-the-art 4K laser projection, immersive Dolby Atmos sound, and heated luxury recliners. And coming soon, Eastern North Carolina's only IMAX theater. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style with luxurious amenities and top-notch service at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Mow like a pro with Hustler zero-turn mowers. They engineer their mowers to be maintenance and service friendly for the everyday homeowner while not sacrificing the build and cut quality they're known for. From the heavy-duty frame to the welded steel deck to their trademark smooth track steering, Hustler zero-turn mowers deliver professional-grade cut quality for a perfectly manicured lawn. Come into Ron Aayers Motorsports to see the Hustler difference for yourself today. Ron Aayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
This is Talbot Green with Integrity Home Mortgage. Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? This is a very important step when trying to purchase a home in the current market. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of loan programs. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208-516.
This is Holton Ahlers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holton Ahlers Show.
It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season, and that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
Hey folks, Coach Steve Logan here, asking you to support the life-saving mission of the Atlantic Beach King Mackerel Tournament this October. This event helps raise needed funds for the fire department's purchase of life-saving gear that could save someone you love.
Join Bojangles, Window World, Flatlands Jessup Insurance, and Linda Wright Real Estate
as we raise money to save lives. Sign up for the Atlantic Beach King Mackerel Tournament or simply make your life-saving donation at WeFishForLife.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. And Pirate Radio is excited to announce that Inky Johnson will be the 2025 Leadership Luncheon Speaker on Monday, March 17th. Inky is one of the most highly sought-after speakers in the world. Some of his clients include Chick-fil-A, State Farm, AT&T, the University of Alabama, the University of Texas, New York Knicks, New England Patriots, Baltimore Ravens, and Atlanta Braves. For sponsorship information, please contact Mark Alexander at 252-327-2173 or email him at mark@pirateradio1250.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Tony, don't tell us who your survivor pick is until we get to it on our picks. But Tony Dunn, did J-Bone texted his in yesterday?
Yes.
All right, so he's in. Everybody's in.
He's got the Niners.
Okay.
DB has the Texans.
One of us don't have to make a pick till next week. That would be me, because I had those Dallas Cowboys, and boy, did they look good last night. No, they didn't. You're right, Cole. You picked up on my sarcasm there. Young Cole will join us to talk a little football because his team has an intriguing game coming up this Sunday. But we'll start with some Panthers talk. And I told Tony publicly and privately I was happy for him that he was able to have a fun week of talking football with the Panthers' victory last week over J-Bone's Raiders. So congratulations, Tony.
Yeah, thank you. It was a different type of Sunday than I'm accustomed to.
A fresh of breath air, as Sean would say.
Fresh of breath air.
Tony, so I picked the Panthers last week. It was more of a pick against the Raiders, honestly. I mean, we talked about it, Jarrett. Like, it was set up for the Raiders had one of their best wins in the last 5 years.
No, we beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead on Christmas Day last year. So
on Jesus' birthday?
Yeah.
Man, that's a pretty big win. All right, one of their top 5 wins in the last 2 years happened when they knocked off the Ravens in Baltimore. So it was a beautiful letdown spot for you, Tony, and the quarterback change. And, all that being said, the Panthers actually looked really good. Like, they moved the ball. They look like a real football team.
Yeah, I mean, I almost was talked into it on the radio. If we go back to the tape, I was like, there's so much you guys are making sense here. The Panthers.
Oh, by the way, your final statement was, I'm not picking the Panthers ever. So we'll see if that changes or not.
Oh, I know. That's crazy right here.
Forward.
Yeah, the Carolina Panthers were able to look like a competent football team for once. And it's been 5 years since we really could say that in so many ways. At least the last 2 have been difficult to where you just can't move the ball at all. I was in the car listening to the first quarter of that game, and first drive, I mean, they go down and score for the first time, Chandler, since 2021?
Yeah.
2022. Yes, 2022 week 17 or something. They score on the first drive. So it's been a couple years.
Oh, it was a great day for Jarrett because they kept popping up all these stats like first time the Panthers have done this since this. So it was like all against his team.
Jim Zoki goes, it's the first drive. He goes, Panthers are 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 3. They convert, they're a third down. And he goes, that's the third down conversion of the season.
That's crazy.
And I was
especially coming off the night we just had where ECU allowed 16 of 19, 13 of 16, whatever it was, on third downs. It took the Panthers 3 weeks to get their third down conversion.
And what else is crazy is Jim Zoki being in Vegas.
We need to give him some flowers.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, so what time did that game end?
About 2 o'clock.
And he is in Vegas?
The next day.
I mean, that's crazy.
That day.
Yeah. A few hours later.
Man, he is rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
The Carolina, but the idea that's so strange about that on top of that is that the Carolina Panthers go and have a really efficient offensive day to where they were able to run the ball effectively. The offensive line played incredible in that game, and they were taking shots downfield. Deontay Johnson had a career day. The Panthers' offense, it wasn't that it was good or better with Dalton. It was just so starkly night and day better than it was with Bryce Young.
I have
bittersweet in a way, too.
Tony at times been like, yeah, Bryce ain't looking good, but I don't love what is assembled around him. But last week, and I still don't think the Panthers, I mean, if you rank like position groups, they're going to be very low at running back. They're going to be very low at receiver, I would even say.
Take tight end. We can't even name a tight end's name pretty much.
However, you got those guys the ball last week, and they showed out. Chuba had a big game.
Yeah.
Deontay, as you said, had a career game. And the distribution, Tony, your rookie, Leggett,
yeah.
Had a couple catches. Thielen had 3. Tommy Trimble, one of those tight ends, had
8
3.
different receivers.
Mingo had 3. So, yeah, just spreading it around.
Chuba had, I think, like 160 total yards or something like that. So, yeah, man, the Panthers came to play, and they were excited in the locker room afterwards, and I hope that we got some momentum. And I guess I'm in a phase of my life where I got to be into gingers.
We all have that phase.
Yeah.
and you are hitting it later in life. So now it's like, all right, was that our one fun Sunday? As I said to Brian North, all we want if we don't have a good team is hope. J-Bone had that win in Baltimore, gave him some hope for this year. Cole's Eagles, they don't need hope. They're a pretty good team. I needed some hope. I found that Monday night with Jaden Daniels. Now Panthers fans who buy these expensive tickets and what's it called, the seating rights, the PSLs, like they have had to have been miserable the last year plus. Now at least they are 1-2. They got a home game, a winnable home game. They get to like tailgate and smile at the stadium.
Shout out Susan Deans, who's been in that predicament.
Miserable Panthers fan who now has a tinge of hope.
Yeah. Speaking of that hope, and just kind of, if you go back to when Dave Canales announced that Bryce Young was going to be benched and that Andy Dalton was going to start, one of the things he said is, we want to play more football. And what he meant by that is he didn't want in week 2 for not only the fans but the players to think that this season wasn't even worth going out there on Sundays. So then you go out there and you have a moment where you played more football last week. The real question going forward, I don't think it's going to be on the offense, to be honest. Is like, I think the offense is going to be able to be proficient throughout against a lot of teams going forward. The real question is just how will the defense hold up? In the first 2 weeks, they gave up like 70 points, but they were in a position that was you can't win in that situation when you're always on the field. Number one, when your offense, when the other team knows that your offense can't do anything, you're so one-dimensional, and this defense doesn't have the talent to be like that. Maybe if we can see going forward, this will be a big test with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, a lot of weapons. Their offense has been playing well for the last 2 weeks specifically. Can the Carolina Panthers defense answer the call going forward? And if they can play moderately well at times, I think that the Carolina Panthers will have an honorable season.
Honorable. And I'll take that all day long.
Put that on a T-shirt.
This is so painful, by the way. I just having to relive last Sunday, and there's no drinks.
You know what? I'm sorry you feel that way, but like, you know how painful every other Sunday was for us for the last.
I mean, it's not like my team's hitting on much.
True.
Why did it have to happen to the Panthers?
So you get to sit here and relive it for an hour on Friday. You mentioned the Bengals. So when they lost to the Chiefs, I was like, well, 0-2, they are going to crush my Washington Commanders. And without one of the craziest offensive feats going in a long time in the NFL, that would have happened. But Washington now has not punted or turned the ball over in like 17 drives, I want to say. Oh, wow. Something like that. It's been 2 whole games and almost the entire quarter of week 1.
You guys got the steal of the draft, dude.
They've scored every time. But like you said, Tony, that Bengals offense was cooking, and
they made a late push in that game to like make some big plays and some things like that. So the Bengals defense, though, is suspicious at this point. They gave up, I think, 26, lost by 1 to Kansas City, gave up a ton of points to you guys early in that game, I believe. How did it? It was kind of early that you guys got up and out front. And
because we held them to a missed field goal and then a made field goal, and we were just scoring touchdowns every drive. So it was, can your offense keep up with the Bengals?
I know. I think if you're the Panthers this week, is you go out there and you win the coin toss, you say, we want the ball. Let's play from ahead.
John?
Punch them in the mouth first. I like it. Especially the way your offense played last week.
And your defense is not set up to be like, you don't want to go ahead and then put your offense in a point where they're trying to catch Joe Burrow. You want to put Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase in a position where they're trying to catch you, and then you can be more prepared for that downfield attack that they're going to hopefully kind of force more.
I mean, and another thing, too, is that if we're going to play close games, I'm scared to see how we have to play behind the 8 ball, because the first 2 weeks, we got behind the 8 ball early, and then we just got way behind the 8 ball. So if you do give them the ball
on a different table.
Yeah. So now how can you respond offensively after what you did last week down? Because last week we weren't down at all. We punched them in the mouth right from the gate, out of the gate. So
that's what I'm saying. Give us the ball.
Get the ball first, and just kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
We'll pick Panthers Bengals in a moment, along with all the other games. But so last week it was the Niners and Rams who were absolutely depleted. This week it is Jarrett's Raiders. Did you hear about this, Tony? So Devontae Adams out, Max Crosby out, a few other starters. One of the greatest names, Divine Diablo.
Yeah, linebacker.
Divine Devil,
which sounds
Is that
like
what that means?
Yeah. Are we?
It's a great.
Are y'all
name.
into some kind of satanistic stuff over there, man?
No, his first name's Divine. Evens out. It's a wash.
Are you into Satan, man?
I
can see you
Gruden
into
draft this
Santa,
guy?
but why are you into Satan, man? Let's talk about that.
Gruden did draft that guy.
I tell you what, I like Diablo, man.
Anything to win.
Diablo's pretty good, man. You just look at his numbers.
Y'all literally made a deal with the devil.
It ain't worked out.
Also, Munford's son, actually, Munford Jr.
Yeah, Thayer Munford.
And Michael Meyer. All this means to me is Brock Bowers is at the buffet, and he is about to
Get
eat.
fed.
Good God. Put that man at the Chinese buffet at noon when it opens, and he's leaving.
He'll be closing that restaurant down.
Yeah, this isn't good, J-Bone.
No, but thankfully it's the Browns, and they're also depleted. So,
what's up with all these depleted teams in week 4?
I think it's just getting back to the field, getting used to getting hit. Maybe.
I don't know. Hey, look, I'm like Stone Cold. I'm not a CTE guy.
No.
I don't believe in injuries.
It's not real.
They don't happen. So, yeah, that I was seeing if there's any Michael Parsons.
Oh, yeah.
Chandler Parsons played basketball. Michael Parsons hurt last night, high ankle sprain. Also, I saw Dexter Lawrence going to be out for a little while. Not Dexter Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence. Tony, I'm turning into you.
You are.
Holy crap. What a segment by me there. I think I'm going to do that now moving forward. Let's see who else I can do that with. Jamal Adams.
Trevor Lawrence is out.
Not Jamal Adams, Devontae Adams.
Is Devontae Adams' injury real?
I think.
Now, your coach, Pierce, not Paul Pierce.
Wait, did you see Bing Crosby's out?
Bill Cosby?
Your coach last week talked about business decisions.
Yeah. They're settled in-house, apparently. If you're going to call them out publicly, tell what you did publicly.
So I think all these guys are sitting out because they made business decisions last week.
Well, Max Crosby legitimately has an injury, but... Yeah,
Maybe they're making a business decision by sitting out.
I think Devontae's has hurt fingies because he couldn't catch the ball last week.
Oh,
yeah.
I think his fingies hurt.
I don't know. I mean, at this point, just trade him.
To the Panthers.
I'm sick and tired of hearing all the, he wants out, and he's like, I don't want out, and then he has one bad play, and they're like, he's sandbagging him. He wants out.
So do
It's
you
exhausting when you get that.
I love Devontae. He's a
Okay.
great player, but I'm just sick and tired of all the media hoopla.
Seems like a lot of players get tired of playing for the Raiders.
Yeah. Seems like they signed the contract. It's like, all right, cool, I can just kick my feet up.
Were you watching when Randy Moss played?
I was watching football. I don't think I was like big into the Raiders.
This was the greatest story. Is I think I traded for him in fantasy football, like in the preseason that year, and he had 1 year with the Raiders, and then he was back out there, and I got him, and then he went to the Patriots,
And had the greatest season
of all time, and I already had Tom Brady. I mean, you got Antonio Brown who came in on the hot air balloon.
Yeah,
Don't forget
he
that.
played one preseason game.
God, they've had some great players, just haven't done anything.
They haven't
with them.
played for him. I don't even. Didn't he get a big contract too, Antonio Brown? And then
Chandler Jones got a big contract and then lost his mind.
Yeah.
Brown,
CTE.
who's the left tackle?
Trent Brown. I don't cheer for injuries, but it was nice to see him go down last week.
Jeez.
I hate his guts.
Come on, man. All right, you gonna be drunk watching the game this weekend?
I'll be drunk. I probably won't be watching the game.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and we will pick our week 4 games. Tony and I have winning records.
Yes.
The other two
stink.
We need to pick it up, boys. And we'll get the insights of young Cole. Maybe we need some young blood in here to tell us what's going on with the NFL. I don't even know the players' names anymore. I'm turning into old NFL guy. But I'm winning the picks by a large margin. So let's see if y'all can catch me. Back with you after this.
Did you know that GUC's utility rates are not only low in the region, but also the state? That's right. When you combine the average electric, water, wastewater, and natural gas into one bill, only people in 2 of the 15 largest cities pay less than GUC customers. Only 2. Low rates and high reliability. Working in the best interest of the community rather than shareholders. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
There is road work outside, but plenty of food and fun inside at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. Park right across the street and make your way in for a great lunch today or drinks with friends. There are over 40 beers on tap and plenty of new specialty cocktails to choose from. Don't forget about Singo on Tuesdays, trivia with DJ Captain Morgan on Wednesdays, local artist live music on Thursdays, and the best Sunday brunch starting at 10:30 a.m. Be sure to follow Fish Street Hardware on Facebook and Instagram for all the 411. Go Pirates!
Hi, I'm Walker Allen Volova, and I'm with CopyPro. CopyPro has been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology. Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total satisfaction is our #1 priority. We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net. CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Rhonda from Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Fall weather is coming and we're ready for some Pirate football. Russell's has a long history of dressing Pirate fans, both men and women. For the men, we offer both logoed and non-logoed from Peter Millar, Johnny O, and Smathers and Branson. Our ladies love Tyler Bowe, Emily McCarthy, and Never a Wallflower for game day. Join us in wishing the Pirates a healthy and successful season. And remember, for all your game day needs, shop Russell's in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
There's more to fall than just Pirate football. It's also a great time to list your home for sale with E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate. Why should you list your house for sale in the fall? Greenville business is booming. Greenville is growing fast, and new businesses are setting up shop all around the area. That means new employees and managers relocating to the community, and they need quality homes now.
Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents.
Go Pirates!
Picture this, the perfect summer barbecue. No stress, no responsibilities, just all your friends, burgers and hot dogs on the grill, and a delicious, refreshing Pepsi Zero Sugar in your hand. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Burgers sizzling, hot dogs cooking, Pepsi Zero Sugar fizzing, and a backyard of very, very happy people. Oh yeah, we could get used to this. Very, very used to this. Pepsi, the official beverage of Grill's Night Out.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
What's up? This is Bryson Worrell, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years, and you can shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE, and Saturdays are for pirate traditions and beer. This season, Bud Light has a new limited edition purple and gold ECU bottle on sale now. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, looking forward to a game day Saturday. We'll be with you noon on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. We'll have our advanced moving and storage opponent preview. We will have our Coach's Corner presented by United Bank, as we'll hear from Mike Houston, Jeff Traylor, also the coordinators, Blake Harrell and John David Baker, the UBE stat sheet, all of that and a whole lot more coming up Saturday as we take you up to kickoff and talk to you after the game on the U.S. Sailor 5th quarter call-in show. That show will not air until the last caller is served, even if that is after 3:30 a.m., like it was last week. All right, let's get to the picks. We got Young Cole on the video. Okay, you got the records up. Jarrett, I appreciate you being a man of integrity, putting the records up, even though you are in last. It shows a lot about you.
Well, got to be honest and fair.
There you go. That's what we are here at Pirate Radio, fair and honest. All right, so and balanced. We've got a NFC South showdown. Tony, this is Shirley's survivor pick.
Holy moly. That's a risky one.
It is. No matter which side you take.
Yeah.
She's taking.
I figure out if I'm going to do this, I'm going to go big or go home.
All right. Well, I think Shirley just wants to go home.
Yes.
She's trying to get out of this thing. She is taking the Saints to win in Atlanta. I'm going to take the Falcons to beat the Saints.
The Falcons are favored by 2.5 in this game, but I'm going to go the Saints on the road here. I don't think the Saints have allowed but one passing touchdown all season so far, so hopefully they'll be able to shut down Kirk Cousins and focus on the run a little bit next. And I don't know. I mean, the Falcons, have they impressed us tremendously yet? Just that Eagles win?
No, but
that's what everybody's talking about.
I still don't truly believe in the Saints, though. I know some folks do. Chon, who do you believe in?
I'm going to go with the Falcons at home.
All right. And Jarrett believes in Divine Diablo, but in this game, who do you believe in?
I'm going with the Falcons. I think they start to click, and Derek Carr will be Derek Carr like he was last week.
Young.
I'm on an island.
You are. You're on Derek Carr Island.
Oh, God. That is
not a good place to be.
No, it is not.
Young Cole, you saw the
boringest place on the planet.
You saw the Saints last week, and thanks to one big Dallas Goedert play on third down, you guys were able to win that. That was a weird game, but the Eagles escaped. What do you think about Saints-Falcons?
I'm also going to take the Saints on that one. I think it's going to be a bounce-back game. I like how Derek Carr has played recently. I was a bit surprised watching that first game. So I'm going to take the Saints in that one.
You can't. What are you laughing at?
I know.
I just defended Derek Carr for 9 years, and then now everybody's like, man, he's the guy.
Nobody
going with
has
Derek
said
Carr.
that.
All right, you did it for 9 years. Can we laugh at you?
Yes, please.
We should be laughing at you.
There's a lot of more recent things to laugh at me for, but go ahead and go
Get
with
in line.
DC.
Rams at Bears.
What's the line here?
I was going to ask the same question. Are you? We're playing guess the line.
Guess the line.
All right, Rams at Bears. Bears 2.5.
It's a 3.
Tony?
I don't know.
It's 3.
For the Bears?
Bears 3 at home.
And I'll take the. Who's playing for the Rams? Any Puka? Any Cooper?
No.
2-2.
I don't know how we can take the Bears.
I like how they get the weirdest name receiver guys they can find. I'm taking the. Who am I taking?
I don't know what to do here. I really don't. This is, by the way, great sports radio where we Nobody even wants to make a pick.
All right, I'm going with the better coach and the better quarterback. Give me the Rams.
Yeah, I like that pick.
That's what I'm doing too.
The Bears getting
I'm
points
going Rams. I was, you know what? For a moment, I was hesitating here and sitting here thinking, oh, Bears favored, good defense. No, nothing with the Rams. It's a sucker play right here. The Bears, come on.
Jared, you're a trendsetter. I'm
Thank
also going with the Rams.
I need to get some points here. Give me the Bears.
All right, you're going
I'm
Bears.
going to Island.
Young Cole.
I'm going to go with the Rams on this one. Until Caleb Williams can prove that he can play some football out there, I'm going to take the Rams.
All right. One reason I have jumped out to a lead here is because I believe in the Packers. I've had them the last couple
but you also
weeks.
believe in the Vikings.
I did a couple weeks ago. I didn't last week, and I was way off on that one because they hammered the Houston Texans.
Who's playing quarterback for the Packers this week?
That's the
It's
thing.
up in the air.
It doesn't matter.
You still going Packers? I'm going Vikings on the road here.
So you are a Vikings believer. I'm going to go. Hey, look, Pack have been very, very good to me. I'm going Packers.
I'm going to go Vikes.
All right.
Sam Darnold.
Sammy Dimes.
Going with the Packers at home.
Cole.
I'm also going to take the Vikings. Something's going on over there in
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Something strange here.
That's right, Wes. All right. I don't like this next game. Although
There's something strange here.
The Steelers have been very, very good to me.
They have.
They haven't been good to watch, but they have been winning football games, and they play a quarterback who I was very excited about going into this year. Turns out he stinks.
He leads the league in interceptions.
Yeah. If you're Jamie or any Colts fan, it has to be so frustrating watching Anthony Richardson play football because he can make the throw that nobody else can. But in fact, I saw where he threw the interception in the end zone the other day, like where he just tossed it to somebody. They showed the throw before that set him up at like the 5-6 yard line.
It's like
it was a bomb. And then he throws that kind of interception. So it's like it's got to be so frustrating to watch him just kind of like back and forth.
Do you remember I said that people were too high on Anthony Richardson in fantasy this year?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I challenged you on that.
Because he's a rookie right now.
What's the line? Are the Steelers? The Steelers are favored, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's 1.5.
I wish they were dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, since they're a favorite, I'm going with the Colts.
I am too.
2.5.
I'm going Colts.
Steelers.
Okay.
Gosh, this is ridiculous. I have been picking against the Steelers all season. I'm going Steelers.
All right. Broncos at Jets. What in the world happened at Tampa Bay last Sunday? And how did the Broncos do that? Oh, Cole, who do you like, Steelers, Colts?
Oh, I'm going to take the Colts on that one. I have Michael Pittman on my team, so I'm a little salty about that situation. But I think Jonathan Taylor's going to come up clutch and get that W on Sunday.
Jonathan Taylor has been very good for me.
Vegas likes the Jets. 8-point favorites at home.
I like the Jets. I think they win rather easily.
I'm going Jets here, and I'm making this my survivor pick.
There you go. Chandler, can you send that to Zach?
Yes.
I had one other game I saw that I was going Jags-Texans, and Trevor Lawrence is out this week. So
He's out?
I think so, foot.
Out.
So it's this one or that one. So I think I'm going Jets, though.
All right. Jarrett?
I'm going Jets.
Chandler?
Jets, please.
Cole?
I'm going to go Broncos.
Why?
That's kind of a gut feeling. And also, I got to go with my boy, Jaquan McMillan.
Jaquan McMillan, Chon.
I just got to get my weekly Bo Nick sucks. So
there it is. You got it in. All right, young Cole, Eagles at Bucks. I like a Bucks bounce back here. What do you think about the matchup?
So I actually just got a notification from ESPN saying that Smitty's going to be out and A.J. Brown's questionable.
Yikes.
Not looking good. I really don't want to pick against the Eagles, but, with these past couple of games that they've played in Tampa, I just don't see
playoff game.
Yeah, I just don't see it happening.
Wow. All right, I'm going Bucks here. I think the Eagles are fine, but, they are depleted right now.
Who's that? I mean, other than A.J. Brown, who was it?
Devontae Smith.
Oh, Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
So it's just Dallas Goedert and Saquon.
Yeah.
Jahan Dotson.
All right, yeah, I'm going to go Bucks here just because of the Devontae.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith, the injury.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Okay.
Fields with a big game. Saquon crushing.
Yeah, I'm going Eagles. Run game, bad weather.
Hurts.
I said Fields, didn't I? Yeah, Hurts.
You're going who?
Eagles.
All right. Here we go. Bengals at Panthers. Chandler, don't do it. If you do it, I am going to verbally crush you. Tony, we'll start with you.
I'm going Carolina Panthers.
You are never picking Panthers. Lasted 1 week. You are back on, and good. I'm glad.
This is a trap, though. Like, I mean, really, this is picking with your heart, not your head.
Yeah.
The Bengals are 0-3. They're a lot better. They're not an 0-3 team necessarily. They have too many explosive weapons. And I think there's something like 4-0 against. Actually, this is a dumb stat. It's like 4-0 against teams with a losing record in the on
like
the road.
like a baseball stat.
Yeah, but you know this. Chandler said this to me when you guys at Sports Trivia on Wednesday, and that was, man, they just feel the Bengals feel due for a win here. So that is scary. But I'm going Panthers right now. I want revenge game. Andy Dalton.
All right. I am taking the Bengals, Jared.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Bengals.
We go to Chandler.
I think the Panthers compete, but the Bengals are due. I've been saying it all week. They're not going to go 0-4.
All right, there it is. Cole?
I hope I'm wrong.
Agree. I think Bengals are going to take this one.
Yeah.
That 0-4 does sound daunting.
It does.
It's crazy when you're intimidated by a team that hasn't won. You're like, oh my God.
They're the scariest 0-3 team.
They don't even look that good, but
no.
There's no way they start 0-4.
Their defense stinks, dude.
And they, even though Burrow's hitting those big plays to chase, it feels like, and I hate to do the speculate, these guys don't like each other or something in the locker room, but something definitely feels off there.
I just think they're missing Tyler Boyd. Having like the three-headed monster.
The three-headed, yeah. Where is homeboy T. Higgins?
He
played the other night, but he was not much of a factor, really.
I think it dropped the touchdown pass.
Their running backs look good against us, Moss and Brown.
Did they? Oh, no, that doesn't bode well for Carolina.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We got more picks and maybe talking a little ECU 1999 football as well at some point soon. We'll take a break, come back, have more for you, Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown and Wood. We have the 2024 Encore GX at 0.9 for 36 months. You heard it right, 0.9. We also have the Envision and the Enclave at 0.9. For GMC, we have the 2024 Sierra at 1.9%, the Terrain at 0.9%, and the all-new Hummer EV 849 lease for 24 months. Brown and Wood, 89 years in business in Greenville. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
It's party time. The city of Greenville is celebrating its 250th birthday, and you're invited. Join us on Friday, October 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. at 5 Points Plaza downtown for an evening full of fun for the whole family. Enjoy live music by the Dickens, explore a vibrant vendor market, or hang in the beer garden. And don't forget, attendees have the chance to win $250 each hour. Mark your calendar for the city of Greenville's 250th anniversary celebration on October 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come celebrate with us and find yourself in good company.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. Our technicians stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is here to help with all of your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC needs. Facing electrical issues due to the elements? We're on it. Plumbing concerns or emergencies? We're ready to fix it. HVAC struggling to keep up? We'll bring the climate back under control. So go to call, nublue.com today. Go Pirates.
Are you ready for football? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, K-Ross Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us on 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our float therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At K-Ross Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared, sauna, cold plunge, and salt halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at krossfloats.com. K-Ross Floats and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio. We work like captains.
And I'm your body captain. You are going to put on your dancing shoes and rock it.
And party like pirates. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Independent insurance agency, from maximizing opportunities to minimizing risk, Towns Insurance Advisors offer expert professional advice to clients of all sizes. For personal or business insurance questions, call 756-8300 today. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We'll get back to our NFL picks in a moment, but Brian Bailey joining us here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Freeboot Friday is on. They're going to kick it off at 6 o'clock. No precipitation as we speak here. It has been a rough day and a lot rougher for some other folks in our state to the west there, Bailey, as we are remembering a team that had a historic game during a couple of hurricanes in 1999, and we have an actual hurricane rolling through these parts.
Yeah, odd, isn't it? It's very odd. But, yeah, you think back to that 1999 team that's going to be honored at East Carolina this weekend, and, man, just what a great time that was. It was so, kind of surreal with everything that was going on and all of the, the real tragedy that was, the flooding and everything with the hurricanes, but just how they triumphed over that. And it's a great story.
I was there the night they beat Miami. I went with my buddy Michael and his dad, who is an NC State guy. So he was rooting for the Pirates during the game, kind of the emotional, this would be great for Greenville to win this game. He was not as happy when the Pirate fans rushed the field and took down the goalpost. But what a night. You had everything leading up to the game, but then the game itself, Bailey, was amazing. You're taking on Miami with Glenn Portis and Santana Moss and all those names, Reggie Wayne, and they come back, they get the win, and just the emotion that poured out was unbelievable.
We didn't even even know as a TV station if we could make it to Raleigh to get there. And I remember trying to go around, navigate our way around Wilson with all the flooding, and you had to try to figure out just how to get through and to get to Carter Finley Stadium. But just what a night. I mean, the first half didn't go so well for East Carolina, but in that second half, it was almost like shades of We Believe from 1991. And the Pirates and David Garrard and company were able to come through and just get a big win that was big for the team, big for the program, but maybe bigger for all of Eastern North Carolina.
No doubt. And we have both talked to Jeff Carr and Andrew Bays, Kevin Monroe, a lot of guys from that team. How awesome is it that now, 25 years later, they'll be able to get together, Dowdy Ficklen Stadium, the university, the football team, the fans, able to celebrate them and what they did that year and what they did on that special night in Raleigh for sure. But all those guys coming back this weekend for an awesome reunion.
When you think about all the students at East Carolina now weren't born back then. So they're trying to learn the history of Pirate football, but it's a good lesson to learn.
Brian Bailey joining us. Bailey, what you going to be out at Freeboot?
I'm going to be out at Freeboot Friday. Just saw UTSA, the 4 buses rolling in just a minute ago. You might have heard the sirens, but that was what that was for. We're going to go over to Freeboot and do a little preview for Channel 9 and get us set for Pirate football this weekend. All the high school football, of course, was last night, so it kind of gives you a chance to catch your breath a little bit. Now all I've got to worry about is Pirate football the rest of the weekend.
And we will see you coming up around noon tomorrow?
Yes, noon tomorrow.
All right. Bud Light pregame tailgate.
Looking forward to that. That's a great 4 hours that you produce each week. I just got a little part of it, but you do a great job with that.
But we got to have a leadoff man.
Yeah.
That is you.
That's the only time in my life I've been the leadoff man. I usually bat at 8th or 9th.
Thank you, BB. Appreciate it. We'll get Bailey out and our NFL guys back in. Congratulations to your Cowboys for being victorious.
How about I won't even say it.
It wasn't worth it. A win over Daniel Jones is not worth really celebrating, but win by the boys last night, and we'll continue to make some picks. You can go ahead and roll the boys in, and we can continue on with our pick segment here on a Friday edition, a football Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We last left you with the Bengals beating the Panthers. We all said that, other than Tony Dunn, from Carolina Cat Chronicles. Where is Tony? Did he just make his pick and leave? Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Tony.
Coming in, man.
Hey, Tony. Oh, yeah, LRB moved everything, so I don't know where everything is. There we go. Live radio. Is this you?
Yeah.
This you? Okay. All right.
See that pen?
You can see it, and you know what? You can write with it.
Appreciate it. Use it.
We are back with the AFC South. What I thought was going to be a pretty fun division, it might stink.
Do the Jags stink?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They are bad.
Trevor
Lawrence is bad. And if you looked at the first 18 games for Bryce Young, and then you compare it to what Trevor Lawrence has done, it's about tit for tat.
Did you not say that word on the radio?
Sorry.
Trevor Lawrence had one season.
Nip
that
for
was
tat.
Yeah. Nip for lack.
Did you just say breast for tat?
Breast for tat.
Thank you.
Have you seen Zach Taylor's coaching tree, all 0-3?
No, who are they?
It was one Zach Taylor's 0-3 with the
Why
Bengals.
does he have a coaching tree?
I don't know, but his brother Press Taylor with the Jags, offensive coordinator, 0-3, and then Brian Callahan, his former OC with the Titans, 0-3.
Wow, what a tree. That's the one Harvey Updike got to down in Bama.
You think I care? Roll damn Tide.
Was that his name? I've been bad with names today. I think that was his name.
It took me a while to figure out who you were talking about.
He had 2 daughters. Their names were Allie and Bama. Yep. That was not a joke, Shirley. That was actually true. As crazy as it sounds.
Cool, neat story. Timber corner trees. You think I care? Roll damn Tide.
Jags and Texans. Give me the Texans, and they better bounce back because I believed in you, C.J. Stroud. I believed in you, Texans. What the hell was that last week?
Who did they play last week again?
The Vikings.
Oh, yeah. Well, man, Sam Darnold.
I like calling him Sammy.
Sammy
D.
Samuel Darnold.
I'm going to take the Texans here. I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is playing, actually.
I looked at ESPN. It didn't say anything.
I think Tony made that up.
I might have. I think he is.
The way he's playing, he should be out. I'll go Texans.
Foot injury, though.
Texans, Chandler.
Yeah, give me Houston.
Cole.
Yeah, I like C.J. Stroud. I don't know about y'all. I'm going to take the Texans. And I don't know if y'all know that the Jags haven't won a game since Thanksgiving with Trevor Lawrence as quarterback. So I don't think that's going to end. That streak will end at
All
all.
right. And it's been a long time since we had turkey, boys.
We're almost at Thanksgiving again.
And we're not having it. And we're not having it anytime soon.
Actually, we're having it closer than it is for. Never mind.
I don't know if I started it this year or last year, but I said, and it hasn't been my grandmother's dressing, and I just thought about it. This will be my first Thanksgiving without my grandmother here to make her amazing dressing. We got to figure something out.
You're gonna have to honor her.
Yeah. But I have been going with stuffing throughout the year and not just waiting for Thanksgiving. It's one of the best life decisions I ever made. There's no reason to only have that once a year.
No.
I mean, stuffing is tremendous. All right. I've picked against the Commanders every week.
This is a heck of a game right here.
Guess the line here.
Cardinals.
I know it.
2.
I know it.
All right, 3.5.
I'm going to go ahead and get out there, and I'm going to take the Cardinals here. I think I'm rooting for Jaden Daniels. He looks awesome.
He does.
But I don't know. We'll see.
I'm going Cards.
Cardinals had a tough week last week.
I really want.
You really are a card.
Yeah, I really want to pick the Commanders, but I can see you tweeting out some disappointing tweets on Sunday.
I'm going with the Commies.
I don't know if I'm
okay.
I don't know.
Kingsbury, but going back to Arizona.
I don't know if I'm going to be disappointed.
Oh,
in this game.
Kingsbury back to Arizona.
Yeah.
What's going to excite me is if Cole's
I'm
Eagles.
flipping my pick because of that. I'm going Commanders.
Oh my God.
Nice.
If Cole's Eagles lose in Tampa, this is really going to fire me up for this 4:00 game because a chance to get to 3-1. We can't have nice things. It just won't happen. But I'm in a spot here. I'm kind of like Tony picking the Panthers against the Bengals. Do you really believe it? Not really.
No.
And I really don't believe we're going to beat the Cardinals. But, man, it would be fun if I could pick my team and they win. Let's do it. Let's take the Commanders to beat the Cardinals. Chandler, you're on little bitty Calamari Island. You can barely find enough sand. Water is all around you.
A little lily put.
Oh, little bitty Calamari. What do you think, Cole?
When Jaden Daniels won the Heisman, I really was not thrilled. I didn't really think that he was completely deserving, but he's really showed up, especially last game against Cincinnati. So
Cole's getting nervous.
I'm going to take the Commanders on this
getting
one.
nervous. It's all right. You Eagles fans get a little nervous. I would be too. Patriots and Niners. Anybody taking the Pats?
No.
No.
All right.
If the Niners lose, fire everybody, honestly.
Ooh.
1 and 2?
It looks like they're not going to have C-Mac for a while.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
How did they lose when that receiver had like 1 million touchdowns?
I don't know.
3 touchdowns, one guy.
Was it Jennings?
Game. Yeah.
It was 24-10, and then it's tied in the snap of a finger.
Give me the Niners. And this is old J-Bone's pick.
All right, Bone. Browns at.
Both of these teams stink.
Yep. Both suck. As soon as I saw Max Crosby and Devontae Adams were out, I circled the Browns on here. But then I thought, what am I, some sort of loser picking against my team? So I'm going with the Raiders.
Oh, baby!
Did it have anything to do with my mini pep talk or my saying that this is like perfect time to get back on board with the Raiders?
It was that, and then Monday night, my teammate for Sports Trivia, Paul, he picked the Washington Commanders for everything. He's like, what am I, a loser? I got to pick my team. And so...
Very inspiring.
I got to go with the Raiders. Can't pick against them.
I, too, am taking the Raiders because it just feels like when things aren't supposed to go right for them, they do. Antonio Pierce is somehow going to rally the guys, have them so fired up for this game. We don't need Max Crosby. We don't need Devontae Adams. We got you. You got heart. All that crap. And it's going to fire them up for 3 hours, and they're going to beat the Browns.
I can see it happen.
Sean Watson sucks.
I've been telling you he stinks. I'm still picking the Browns.
The only thing I worry about is if they put in Jameis.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. How many times have we said it over the years, Tony, that if wherever Jameis is, New Orleans, Cleveland, if they would have just put him in,
they would have been better.
His teams would have been in the playoffs these last few years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am going Browns here because Jameis is going to save me.
John.
I'm going to get Browns.
And Cole?
I too am also going to go with the Browns. I don't like Deshaun Watson either.
I don't like that pick.
He stinks, but as we mentioned, the Raiders have lost a lot of players due to injury. I don't know. It's going to be a toss-up. It's going to be close.
I got an additional prediction, Jarrett. O'Connell comes in and leads the win.
I would not mind that at all. And maybe with everybody being out, this will tell Luke Getsy, hey, get it to Brock Bowers.
Feed Brock Bowers.
2 targets last week, 4 targets, 2 receptions, whatever it was, is abysmal. It's unacceptable.
Abysmal.
Unsat.
I mean, we've been like Minshew. We've said this over and over. Minshew is not a starter.
No,
he is a guy that comes off the bench when you need him.
Yes.
Let O'Connell cook.
I didn't think he was that
no
awful
more.
against the Panthers.
No, it was really the defense and them forcing the run game for some reason.
Oh yeah, he was getting so mad. There were several sequences and drives where they just ran the ball at the middle for like a yard or two. On first and second
We
down.
did it on the 3rd and 7. Like, what are we doing? They wouldn't even run it outside. It's just up the middle every single play.
Touching tribute
and
to Johnny
J-Ball was
Kirkpatrick.
getting so mad. And it was so funny.
All right. I'm not running to pick the Chiefs in this game against the Chargers. I think I'm walking, though.
Travis Kelce sucks.
Are you going to say that?
Not to his face.
Why? Is he just not done good in fantasy?
He's like... Was it you that said that he's been bad, or Brett, or somebody was like?
I mean, he hasn't been bad. It's just
He's been absent, right?
I feel like
do
they're
you
trying
get
to
all your sports news and takes from interns? Like,
no, I mean,
somebody told me he was bad.
I get them from you.
Have you watched him play?
No. I've been watching him play, and he's been bad. But Brett was saying he was like somewhere around around 30 when it comes to like tight end productivity and stuff.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
They're trying to get the new guys involved in the offense.
The young bloods. I'm going Chiefs here. I am running to it. I think Justin Herbert screwed me in the last week in fantasy. I scored 151 points in the sports bar league and lost by 2, I think.
Dang.
And I had Charbonnet. I had Goddard. I had this. It was my time to win. Finally, I'm so bad at fantasy this year.
I like that you say Goddard, even though it's Goddard.
Sure.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going KC.
Chiefs. Oh, but Justin Herbert left the game early. That's what my whole point was.
I can see Harbaugh and the boys.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Harbaugh and the boys. They're back after being on the East Coast for the past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
They're back home. Is Herbert okay?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Brett?
It's okay. I don't care. I don't care. Give me the Chargers.
Wow.
Go Chargers.
I like that, John. Cole?
Give me the Chargers. You know,
Okay.
I'm really fed up with the Chiefs. I can't stand the Chiefs. You know, refs this, refs that. I don't like the Chiefs. Even though Harbaugh is a bit of a cheater in my book from his Michigan days, I think he's got something going over there in LA.
Good Sunday night game. Bills at Ravens. Give me.
I'll say.
Boy, the Bills look really good, don't they?
They have.
September champs, always.
Yeah.
Josh Allen MVP.
In September,
Yeah.
always.
Good call,
They
Jared.
have looked awesome.
Is it still September?
Yes.
Yep. I'm taking the Ravens at home.
I am as well.
What's the line on this?
I think
I'm going to say Ravens 2.5.
I think just 2 straight up.
My laptop is gone. It's like the Grinch stole Christmas.
Ravens 2.5.
Was it some young thug? No, it was your boss, Jonathan Elliott.
I'm going to take it up there and bring it back here.
Say what?
I'm going Ravens. They're 2.5.
What's the line?
2.5.
Tony?
Ravens. I think, maybe we panicked too early on teams.
John?
I'm loving the island, baby. Give me the Bills.
Okay. You over there?
There's 2
Cole? We'll call you Cole.
Give me the Ravens. I think it's a blackout game. It's Sunday night. I just got a text saying that I'm grounded if I don't pick the Ravens. So even if I wasn't going to be grounded, I'm still going to pick the Ravens.
Who's a Ravens fan in your household?
My father is.
Really? I didn't know that.
His one of his groomsmen played for the Ravens. So.
Do you
Was
live
his
with
name
your-
Ray Lewis?
Yeah, sure.
Is his name Edward Reed?
Wait,
Yeah, possibly.
Ray Lewis wasn't with your dad in Atlanta.
So that's not the guy he didn't tell on, is it?
That wasn't on the Bachelor trip, was it?
Wait, can you say the guy's name that's on the Ravens?
Mum's the word.
Or not?
Mum's the word. We're just going to move on.
Okay.
As Tony said.
Fair enough. What was I going to say? I was going to say
that there's
Cole, what'd you say? They were going to wear black? It was going to be
Yeah,
a
I think it's a
blackout
blackout game.
Every Sunday night game is a blackout game for Jarrett.
Yep.
Boy, I thought the house was going to come down on that one. I was wrong. No response. All right, Titans at Dolphins.
Good dad game.
Who cares?
Is Tua playing?
Tyler Huntley.
Is Tua playing? No. He's on
IR.
Yeah.
They did put him on IR?
Yeah.
Gosh. How can you pick the Titans? How
can you pick the Dolphins?
I don't know. I'm going to go Titans, I guess.
I tell you what, picking against Will Levis has been very, very good to me. So I'm going to continue to do it. Dang. I'm taking the Dolphins.
That's not a bad idea.
I did say you'll catch me dead before I take Will Levis, and check my pulse. I might be dead. I'm going with Tennessee.
All right.
Ugh. I'm dead too. Titans.
You always pick the Titans. Well, are you ever going to learn?
I haven't picked the Titans this year.
Buddy, you picked them every week. What are you talking about?
I just said that. I have no idea.
I haven't picked the Titans this year.
I can't remember what I picked the last game.
That was one of the most crazy. The way you lied to me like that scares me.
Now you're grounded.
You might be a serial killer, dude. I have the picks from last week. You were on Titans Island like a fool against the Jets. Was this even last week? That might have been. That was week 2. I think you
no
picked them
flags
every week.
on the field.
You've literally picked them every week.
They're going to have 500 yards.
You looked me in the eye and said, "I haven't picked the Titans all year." You've picked them every game. You psycho.
I haven't picked them this week until now.
You are Cole.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing with Will Levis and the Titans have impressed me at all so far. So even though they're struggling with another CTE case over there in Miami, I'll take the Dolphins.
Well, Stone Cold doesn't think.
Is this next game the game of the week?
Either that or Commies Cardinals.
Bills
Ravens is the game of the week.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be a letdown, just like a win by 20 game for one of them.
Okay. Seahawks Lions. See, Tony, I did not think this was the game of the week, and then I looked at the line. What do you think the line is?
1.5.
Wow.
Seahawks.
Whoa! What are you?
No?
Are you crazy? Are you okay?
They're 4-0. They're 3-0.
It's the Lions 3.5. I thought it was going to be a little more in the Lions' favor.
It was 4.5 earlier, so.
Ooh.
I like the Seahawks here.
Really? Did you write Gino and he didn't write back? I mean, this seems like an easy pick for me. The Lions are never easy, though. They can screw up a game, but I'll take the Lions.
I'm going Detroit.
Lions came through for me last week against the Cardinals.
I just think the Seahawks 3-0, but I mean, are they really that good?
I know. I don't see it.
They beat the Patriots.
They beat the Dolphins last week.
Oh, was it the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Good point.
Sean.
They're eating the cats, but not this week. Lions.
Cole.
I'm actually going to take the Seahawks in this one.
They're eating the birds.
The Lions, something just doesn't seem really to click.
Cole is trying to speak, Chandler.
Bird up.
Thank you, Shirley. Cole, did you get your thoughts out?
No, not completely. I think the Seahawks have like all the assets that they need to just keep on winning.
And the Lions don't?
Talking about the assets?
I think they do. It's just something
New coach
seems off. It doesn't seem to click. I think
week
Seahawks
3.
will take it.
Well, week 4.
The Seahawks are doing this with a new coach.
Jared, could I ask you to calm the F down?
I mean,
what do you care so much about this Lions team?
I can't care about my team.
You're not even a fan.
We always stink, so I got to care about somebody else.
You're about to fight Cole over the Lions in week 3?
I'll fight him over anything.
Whoa.
He's a Raiders fan. And you're a Philly fan, but you're like a kind, gentle Philly fan. Yeah. Chandler, can you do a George Bush picking this game real quick?
You know, we have a lot of mountain cats in Texas. Not quite lions, but I'll take the lions. Now watch this drive.
Sean, you make me laugh. Tony, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Have a good weekend, and good luck on your game. We'll take a timeout, come back. When we return, we'll talk some Pirate football with Morgan Ahlers, voice of Dowdy Ficklin Stadium. Got that and more coming back with you at Pirate Radio Live after this.
North Carolina State Parks has activated the North Carolina Outdoor Recreation Plan. With over 40 parks to visit in the state, we want to hear from you. Selected residents may receive a North Carolina Outdoor Recreation Plan survey through the United States Postal Service. Please take the time to complete the survey to help outdoor recreation from the mountains to the sea. For more information, visit ncparks.gov/outdoors.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Aayers Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Trey Hayes with Advanced Moving and Storage. Advanced Moving and Storage is here to help you have the best move ever. Advanced Moving and Storage is dedicated to making sure you get everything you need on your next move, no matter how large or small, whether you're local, in-state, or out-of-state. Our courteous and experienced personnel is ready to help. Call Advanced Moving and Storage today at 252-321-3200. If you want to remove stress from your next move, use the moving company the Pirates use. Advanced Moving and Storage.
Are you ready, Pirate fans? Free Boot Friday is back. Downtown Greenville Partnership invites you to Free Boot Friday, the official pep rally for ECU football. Join fans for live music from great local bands, food trucks, beer garden, family activities, and so much more. The Free Boot Fun takes place from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. each Friday before ECU home football games at 5 Points Plaza. Visit downtowngreenville.com for more information, and as always, go Pirates.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. Go Pirates! Bankwithunited.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mount up. Dank Burrito is coming to Greenville. Dank is your ticket to adventure in a tortilla. We combine bold flavors to make new kinds of burritos, tacos, and bowls, like honey truffle buffalo chicken or teriyaki shrimp. Once you're Dank, you'll never want the same boring burrito again. Dank Burrito is also the official burrito of the ECU Pirates, which we all know and love here in G Vegas. We're opening soon at 108 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Come join the Dank Burrito Mafia. Hope to see y'all soon.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports. while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville at Bells Fork and on Greenville Boulevard, and in downtown Winterville on Railroad Street. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live. Another big weekend in Greenville, about to get kicked off at Free Boot Friday, beginning at 6 o'clock, and no rain in the last hour or so I think we're good to go for this evening. And ready for some football tonight as well. A couple of games on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck. We got Virginia Tech at Miami and Washington at Rutgers. Robert with a stat to consider. UTSA's kicker this year, 2 for 6 on field goals with a long of 26 yards. So if it comes down to a kicking game, watch out for both teams. Andrew Conrad struggling a bit. Robert does add he is 100% on extra points, however. We go to the Big Rock Power Sports Live line, and we are joined by the voice of Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. He is Morgan Ahlers. Morgan, how you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic, guys. Survived the 30-minute monsoon, and we're good.
Good to hear. Good to hear. And football on for tomorrow at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, East Carolina, opening up conference play. And they need it, Morgan. This is an important game coming off 2 straight losses, especially with you having leads in those games, very winnable games that at different point in times you felt like you were going to win both of them. They come away with neither of the wins against App State and Liberty. So huge bounce back week here for ECU. They need to get conference play going in the right way here.
Yeah, you're right about that. And I think that, it starts a new season for East Carolina. You finished your 4 non-conference games, and 2-2 could be 4-0, but we're not. And this is something that the Pirates, one of their goals is to win a conference championship. It's very doable. I really don't think there's any dominant teams in the conference right now, but East Carolina's got to step up and show that they can play 4 quarters. And if they think they get out there and really get after it, they've got a good shot tomorrow.
I've got a stat that I'm working on right now. We talked a lot about ECU and Mike Houston not winning a season opener in his time here at ECU. Well, that's changed. He won a season opener this year. East Carolina has not won a conference opener since 2021 when they beat Tulane 52-29. So Pirates lost in 22 and 23, trying to get off the right track. And just like 1-0 feels good to start your season. Same thing for the conference slate, Morgan, because after that you got Charlotte. Now, we saw Charlotte beat ECU last year, but the Pirates are going to be favorites in that game against Charlotte. So you have an opportunity to go into that Army game 2-0. Army looks really good this year, knocked off Temple last night, but trying to get off to a good start here in American play.
Yeah, that's going to be, you hate to look ahead, especially the way we've played the last couple of weeks, but you're exactly right. If we can get a little momentum going in the Army, that's going to be a tough matchup. Anytime you play a service academy, you're playing against really smart football players, and the fact that Army's now trying to get away from that traditional offense a little bit and sort of mixing it up, throwing in, running the football, makes them a scary brand of football to guard. And, it's going to be interesting to see, when we do get up there. But I think the Pirates, they can't look ahead and can't look past anybody. And UTSA's on the clock right now. We got to take care of business tomorrow.
Morgan Ahlers joining us. Morgan, first of all, how much did you watch of the game on Saturday/Sunday morning? Did you watch it all?
I actually was doing a show down at Twin Lakes in Chocowinity and had my tablet, was getting ready to have the game on while I was playing, started at 8, and watched the first 2 series, and then the rain delay hit, so then I packed my stuff up, listened to Jim Zoki on the radio driving home, and got home about halftime, sat in the chair and watched the second half. Watched you guys watch a game, which I've never done and probably never will again, but that's okay. It was fun. You guys are funny. I got to hand it to you. The fact that you sat there for, 12 hours or whatever it was and watched football and talk about football, hats off to you guys.
Well, I know you're a big fan of me. You must have not have liked our analyst that was here with us, the other guy.
Yeah, I tolerate them.
Yeah.
sometimes they get a little cringy, but that's okay. No, I really actually enjoyed it. I watched you guys on the phone while I watched the game, and the one play I think that you guys shared that Holton called the play, and it really happened. The Facebook feed is about 25 or 30 seconds behind when you guys do a watch party, the actual game.
Yeah.
So, the play happened, and he said he called it, and I sent him a message and said, okay, that was pretty cool.
He called what was going to happen. He called who they were going to throw it to, and that receiver absolutely killed East Carolina on Saturday night. Morgan, saw the defense to the outside looked like they got worn down. Mike Houston said that wasn't the case. They just didn't execute. Whatever it is, they were on the field way too long because they just couldn't get off the field on third down. So that's a challenge for this defense. I think we see a good defensive showing from the Pirates. Now, we're going to be without Savone Rebel for the rest of the way, so that changes a lot. But I think it's good that the defense is going to get tested here because they are very proud older guys, and you look at Deontay, Elijah Morris, those guys, they want to go out a winner. So I think we get a pretty good defensive showing by the Pirates tomorrow.
I do too. I think, with Savone being out, it's going to be an adjustment period. Hopefully that adjustment period, happened last week. And defensively, we didn't play bad. It's just like the App game the other day on third downs. It killed us, and we had third and long, and we gave up several long third down plays. And, if they can get that worked out and get it settled down a little bit, I think our defense is going to, has the potential to be really, really good. And we're not giving up a lot of points per game. That's the interesting point. You sit there and look at it, right around 18, 19, 20 a game, and you do that all season long, you're going to win more games than you lose. But unfortunately, last few games we haven't scored a lot. So, that puts you in the crosshairs a little bit for your opponents.
Robert has a question for Morgan Ahlers. Will UTSA have to do a walkthrough in the rain this afternoon? Will that affect the Dome team? Do you know what teams usually do when they come into town for a game here, Morgan?
Well, in the past, it used to be all the teams would go to the stadium and do a walkthrough, and I know East Carolina used to, and then I think Logan got away from that after a while. Some teams do, some teams don't. If they've never played here before, maybe they go get a lay of the land and look at the stadium and that kind of thing. And if you're worried about the rain right now, if they haven't already done their walkthrough, it's not going to rain on them right now, so why not?
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a factor tomorrow either. So, they are used to playing in perfect conditions there in the Alamo Dome. But they will be outside when they take on East Carolina coming up. Saturday, we'll be with you noon on the Bud Light pregame tailgate, and after the game with Holton Ahlers, Cade Norman on the U.S. Sailor fifth quarter call-in show. Chandler, you trying to get in, or you just?
I'm waiting for my question to Morgan.
Oh, you're already ready. You're already prepared.
That's scary.
Morgan, let's see. How about Georgia-Bama? You got a side in that one?
I think that's going to be a war. I think until somebody knocks off Georgia, you kind of have to go with him, with Georgia. But they're playing, I think, in Alabama. They've played some really good games as of late. Georgia's had Alabama's number until Alabama can show up again and beat them. I think you got to go with the Bulldogs.
Nick Saban was able to beat Georgia, but can Alabama beat Georgia without Nick Saban? That is the question. I'm saying no. I'm taking the Bulldogs coming up on Saturday night. Morgan, it was a rough Saturday for North Carolina football teams last week. You got a couple meeting tomorrow, Duke and North Carolina. How about Mac Brown? They give up 70 to James Madison. I guess he kind of floats out the idea of stepping down, and then that leaves the locker room, and then he has to walk it back and say, no, I'm here. North Carolina, tough times there. NC State was ranked going into the season. They've been blown out twice already. They got Northern Illinois tomorrow, but it's not pretty right now in the Triangle for a couple of those teams.
Yeah, it's it was North Carolina. What happened to them last week when they allowed that many? I think it was 53 points against James Madison in the first half. And Mac Brown gets on and says it was just awful, and he's sort of doing his Mac Brown rant and how it's unacceptable. Yeah, do you think, Mac? As much as you're getting paid, as much as your NIL is, and that is unacceptable. And I just don't see, they can recruit, but it seems to me every year they recruit a lot of quote-unquote really high-rated players, and then the next year or a year or two they leave North Carolina. Maybe there's a reason for it, maybe the NIL, but, the game coaching in North Carolina right now, I've said this for a while, I just shake my head. I just don't think they're as good as people have said they are. They've had a lot of talent come through there. You've had Sam Howell and Drake May the last few years, and they've put up a lot of points at times. But how much of that is talent, and how much of that is coaching, I don't know. And I just don't think they're very good this year.
Morgan Ahlers joining us. We'll get to our questions for Morgan in just a second, but just saw this. So the Holton Ahlers Show tweeted out, give us your score prediction for East Carolina and UTSA. The closest to the correct score gets to sit in on the Holton Ahlers Show next week.
That's pretty cool.
So you folks out there have a lot to say. If you want to say it on the Holton Ahlers Show, you can. All you have to do is go to @Holton Show. Make your prediction. If you're the closest and the first person to predict that closest score, you can sit in on the show next week. How about that?
I was talking to him earlier. Make your prediction. Like the page. Like his page at the Holt Ahlers Show on Twitter.
Yeah.
X or whatever you call it now.
Like, retweet, subscribe, do it all.
Yep.
All right, Chandler, your question for Morgan Ahlers.
First of all, Morgan, I do want to say thank you for singing me happy birthday Tuesday night at Tiebreakers. If you haven't already, go out to Tiebreakers every Tuesday night. That is where DJ Captain Morgan will be doing trivia. So go out there every Tuesday night. Thank you, Morgan.
You're welcome, and happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. My question is, I asked you the same question that I asked Brian Bailey earlier in the week. With us honoring the 1999 ECU football team this upcoming weekend, what do you remember about that year, and specifically, what do you remember about the Hurricane and the Miami game in Raleigh, and where were you when the clock hit zero?
I was watching it on TV. What I remember about that game and that year, they started out so hot, 5-0. They go down to South Carolina, get stranded down there. Of course, people talk about Hurricane Floyd, but I believe it was Hurricane and Tropical Storm Dennis that really just sat off the coast and dumped a lot of rain a week before that storm, before Floyd hit. And that was really what caused the groundwater to be so high, and all the rain that Floyd dumped and all the tragic flooding that happened. At the time I had a telephone answering service, and we had a lot of apartment complexes. And when I was actually staying the night at the business, making sure it was still up and running and answering phone calls, and people were calling in saying, water's coming in my apartment, what should I do? Get out. And that literally, it was just one of those things, nobody knew what to do. And, the game, when they did make the decision to move to Raleigh, a lot of people were, did they even play the game or not? But it was against, I think a number 9 Miami team at the time. And, that was just one of those games that was either going to be really good or really bad for the Pirates. And it turned out to be the first half to forget about, and then the second half comeback. And the Pirates knock off number 9 Miami in Raleigh. And the folks at NC State, there's always that bad blood between the Wolfpack and the Pirates, and that was very sportsmanlike of them to allow us to use that stadium for that game. And they realized the impact of it, and it gave Greenville and Eastern North Carolina a little bit of a break of a much-needed tragic time that they had here. People lost everything in some cases, and that was a little rallying cry for the Pirates. It was something special.
Awesome memories from Morgan Ahlers. Jarrett, you have a question?
Yeah, Morgan, last week I had to watch my Raiders get crapped on by the Panthers. Have you ever watched a game that just made you question your love for sports?
A lot of times. I'm not going to say where or when, Williams Arena. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, if you're a sports fan, sometimes your teams are really good and sometimes they're just god-awful, and you just sit and you're still a fan. And that's what gets me with some of these fair weather fans that you hear and see and read, and you hear them and you read about them, and, the world's falling apart, and I'm going to jump off the Green Street Bridge after 1 or 2 losses. It's not called, hey, I'm just going to show up and win. You got to play the game. And if you're a fan, you've got a right to be upset, but Nobody goes out there trying to lose. I guess maybe a few people have in the past, and they got busted for gambling. But, these guys want to win just like everybody else. And whether you're a championship team or just a team that, maybe is not quite as good as everybody else, everybody's got their reason for being a fan of a certain team. So, yeah, I've been through a lot of that.
Good pep talk. You feel better now, Jared?
I feel better about myself, not the Raiders.
All right, good. Shirley?
Morgan, what is the best prank you've ever pulled?
Well, Halloween's coming up next month, so as one time the boys were younger, I remember I dressed up like Frankenstein and sat in a chair in the front porch and had a bowl of candy with a sign saying, we've taken the kids out trick-or-treating, happy Halloween, take a few pieces, but leave some for others. And when the little kids would come up, I wouldn't move. And then when the big kids would come up, I'd scare them. It was funny. The next year, I put a mannequin in that Frankenstein suit with the same bowl of candy and the same sign. Except I had some lights on the front porch, and then I had an all-black hood thing put all over me and behind the lights in the hedge. And the big kids would come up, oh, man, he scared me last year. He ain't going to get me this year. Of course, they'd go up there. There's nobody moving, nobody scaring them. But when they came down, I'd scare them. I found so much candy in the yard the next day. It was awesome.
Who knew Morgan was a prankster? You invented Impractical Jokers on True TV. That's awesome.
Yeah, that worked.
That's good stuff. I've been wanting to ask somebody this question this week, and Morgan's our last live guest of the week, and he's in the music field and world in some regards. He's been around celebrities, and this is not a gotcha question, Morgan. We're friends. I'm not trying to bring you down or anything, but we've heard a lot from the folks, Chandler, that we're not asking the tough questions, right? Mm-hmm. So I got a tough question for Morgan Ahlers. Morgan, have you ever attended a P. Diddy party?
Tell the truth.
Who?
You may have known him as Puff Daddy at the time. Sean Combs.
Oh.
Be honest.
Well, there was this one time back at band camp.
I noticed you at Minji's one time, and it looked like you had oil all over you. I didn't know what was going on there.
No, I don't. I've never lived that freakazoid life.
The freakazoid life. All right. I will ask you a celebrity-related question. I've probably asked you before, Morgan, but you got a top one or two celebrity encounters or sightings or anything? Sports or entertainment?
Back in the early days of the spring game, it was called the Great Pirate Purple Gold Pigskin Pig Out Party, and Miller Lite used to bring in the Miller Lite All-Stars. And they did a campaign with the Miller Lite All-Stars, which were just athletes, former athletes. They had Boog Powell and Brooks Robinson. They had basketball players come in, and they had Larry Zonka.
Oh, yeah.
And Shirley, growing up, I was a huge Miami Dolphin fan. Bob Greasy and Larry Zonka, Mercury Morris, who just passed away this week. But I got to meet Larry Zonka, and that was pretty cool. And then playing in the Michael Jordan tournament for several years, got to meet some really cool people. Ray Nitschke, played a practice round with him, and just as nice a guy as you ever want to meet, but he would cuss up a storm, and he was so funny. And then played a round with Bone Crusher Smith, who really nice guy out of Lillington, North Carolina. And he had a fight the previous night in Atlantic City. He was the heavyweight champion of the world.
Wow.
And he had a fight the previous night, so they flew him in that morning, and we were teeing off in the late morning. And he's sitting there, and he's got his hands in 2 buckets of ice.
Jeez.
Huge hands anyway, and they were all swollen from the fight. He couldn't hardly even grip a golf club. And we're sitting there on one hole, and a guy walks up to him and taps him on the shoulder and acts like he's throwing a punch at him. Okay? A little bit later on the day. And I saw this happen, and you could tell he was still in fight mode, still had been training and reflexes, because he saw the fist coming, and the guy was playing around.
Yeah.
But he saw the fist coming, and he dropped back and lowered his left hand and got ready to throw a punch. and then realized what was going on.
Wow.
Sort of just dropped his hand and says, "Chuckle, man, don't be doing that."
Yeah.
And I remember saying to myself, "Homeboy just about got knocked out."
That's just not smart. That's yeah. So glad nobody got knocked out there. That is a cool story. Also, this is how great about sports and life that Morgan said. Played around with Bone Crusher Smith. Great guy. A nice guy. Bone Crusher. Yeah, that's okay. That fits. That's cool, Morgan. Good stuff. Some legends there. And you are a legend. Thank you for joining us, man. We'll catch up with you next week. Have a good call on the mic tomorrow at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium.
Thanks a lot. I'm going to be out there at Fifth Street Hardware tonight doing some karaoke 7 to 10, loading up right now, getting ready to get set up. Come by and see me after free booth.
I'll be right down the road. They got great food at 5th Street and great entertainment with Morgan Ahlers downtown here in Greenville. All right. Thank you, Morgan. We'll take a time out. We'll come back, have more for you. Our Fleet Feet rundown on the way. Run down the Saturday slate of college football action when we return Pirate Radio Live after this.
Did you know that GUC's electric rates are the lowest in Pitt County? GUC's average residential electric bill using 1,000 kilowatt hours per month with load management is $21 lower than the investor-owned utilities and $34 lower than the local co-ops. In fact, GUC's average electric bills are still $10 lower than they were 10 years ago. Low rates with high reliability. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Mow like a pro with Hustler zero-turn mowers. They engineer their mowers to be maintenance and service friendly for the everyday homeowner while not sacrificing the build and cut quality they're known for. From the heavy-duty frame to the welded steel deck to their trademark smooth track steering, Hustler zero-turn mowers deliver professional grade cut quality for a perfectly manicured lawn. Come into Ron Aayers Motorsports to see the Hustler difference for yourself today. Ron Aayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
This is a public notice only at Discount Mattress and Furniture, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Every single item must be sold at pennies on the dollar, up to 75% off mattresses, furniture, wall to wall. Only at Discount Mattress and Furniture. All wood chest, $99. Computer desk, $99. Nightstands, $49. Dinette sets, table and 4 chairs, $199. Chairs, end tables, coffee tables, $20. Bedroom suits, living room suits, up to 75% off. Regular mattresses sets, regular $500. Today, $200. Pay our cash, check, and credit card. Second chance credit, no credit, new credit, bad credit. 9 days, same as cash. Bring your truck and trailers to save even more. U-Haul trucks will be on location for pickup of merchandise absolutely free. Public notice, Discount Mattress and Furniture, 1501 Evans Street in Greenville. Hurry, when it's gone, it's gone. Winning is not everything, it's the only thing.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, this is State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer right here in Greenville. We can switch your auto and home insurance so you can start saving today. My team and I are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Timothy Sawyer State Farm, it's easy to switch and save. Just give us a call, 493-0002. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear,
Warren's Hot Dogs.
then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Aayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is Coach Gary Overton, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home, and your home deserves the best. New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue also now specializes in crawl space moisture control and encapsulation, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today at callinublu.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates. They're open from noon until 2 a.m. 7 days a week, and they have live music every night of the week. Coming up tonight, it is the Highway Miles Band performing, and then on Saturday, it's Kyle Dills. And then your Sunday Fun Day, you can kick off the day on Sunday with the Buck and the largest 4K screen in Greenville, along with 18 TVs, so you don't miss a game. They do a weekly jersey giveaway that starts at 5 o'clock, and you can score every Sunday at the Buck. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, what's up? Randolph, chat gang, Jamie. Chandler just came across this. Can we run it, Sean?
Why not?
The Colts getting ready for the Steelers, and here's the pump up for you, Jamie. All right.
Attaboy. Yeah. That's got me fired up for some Colts football.
And I picked the Colts, so I feel even better about my pick now.
This is when he said this is our team. I felt that.
Yep.
When he said for the shoe, man, it hit me right there. When he said nay, buddy, I was shaking in my boots.
TD Tutty in for 6. Touchdowns matter more at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL. We don't care how they score them. We just want to bet on touchdowns. DraftKings Sportsbook is delivering. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like picking a player to score a touchdown. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. No Austin Eckler this week. Brian Robinson. Jared, could one of y'all real quick see what Brian Robinson's odds are for first touchdown and anytime touchdown? Let me know. If you're ready to do a touchdown dance of your own, new DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Download the Sportsbook app and use the code PIRATE. That's code PIRATE for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus, North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ftball.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Brian Robinson on DraftKings, plus 800 first touchdown, minus 105 anytime.
Minus 105 anytime.
Plus 600 for 2+.
Give me all them.
Yeah, let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get those. Let me get that a little bit for sure.
Spectacular.
And your thought, Jared, for your game, Sean, there was a guy you had at least once, I might say even twice, for first touchdowns for the Raiders last year. Who was that man?
Jacoby Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You hit it at least once, right?
Yes.
Was it twice?
I don't know if I hit it twice. I know I hit it once.
But
and
with
it was
Devontae
awesome.
out.
Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers plus 950 for the first touchdown.
Baby!
You can get Jacoby plus 215 anytime. Brock Bowers plus
Give me
200.
both.
Yeah.
Who knew they're giving away free money, folks? Oh, I'm kidding. By the way, don't bet on any of these. Don't bet at all. It can ruin your life.
Not financial advice.
Actually, yes, bet.
No, I
With
mean,
DraftKings.
have fun with it. Very low stakes for me. I just do it for fun, and I enjoy it. So I like. I had Bowers last week. I might take him again this week because it's going to happen sooner rather than later. Let's get to our Fleet Feet rundown. Aahart, can you tell us about Fleet Feet?
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
And don't forget, coming up tomorrow morning, 7:30, is the Pirate Radio Game Day Run Club presented by Fleet Feet. It starts at 7:30. It will the run will start at Fleet Feet, go by the stadium, go through ECU's campus, and it will end at Fleet Feet. All of the benefits will go to Robbie's Clubhouse. So tomorrow, if you're still wanting to run, you can just show up at Fleet Feet 7:30 tomorrow morning. Get your game day started out right.
All right, let's go through our windows tomorrow. Some of you will be tailgating before the ECU game. You'll have us on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. You'll have a little TV on as well with some games being played. First of all, tonight, Virginia Tech, Miami, Washington, Rutgers. Here's the noon slate games to keep an eye on. Minnesota. Is that Michigan? Oklahoma State at K-State. BYU, Baylor. Maryland, Indiana. Nebraska, Purdue. Northern Illinois, NC State, Navy, UAB, South Florida, Tulane, all those in the noon window. That is not a bad noon window.
Pretty good nooner.
Yeah, I'll take that noon window every Saturday. All right, 3:30, Wisconsin at USC, Louisville at Notre Dame, Oklahoma at Auburn. Guess the line on that, Jarrett.
I got it in front of me.
And Chandler's looking. Cole. What's the line on? Yeah, I'm kind of putting you on the spot here.
And he's under the age.
Yeah, you know what, Cole? Never mind.
I'm 16, so...
Cole, do your homework. Oklahoma at Auburn.
Go to your room, Cole.
Auburn is a 1-point favorite. Interesting.
That is crazy.
Interesting.
Auburn, that is crazy.
Stinks.
Is Oklahoma good?
No. Arkansas is at Texas A&M. Louisiana at Wake. TCU at Kansas. Colorado at UCF.
Man, give me the points, man. Give me the buffs.
I'm not done yet. The boys in the Valley, Fresno State, taking on UNLV. That is a hell of a 3:30 slate.
Hold on. This UNLV line has gone
I
up.
know. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side.
I don't think you can go wrong either side.
It's now UNLV minus 2.5. Like, what are we doing? Why? What's going on? What is happening?
Wait a minute, 2 games in Allegiant Stadium this weekend? That's nuts.
That's nuts.
That's nuts. How are they going to do that? All right, UTSA ECU is at 4 o'clock. Games coming up in the night window. Charlotte Rice, Georgia Bama is at 7:30 on ABC. Illinois Penn State. By the way, I've made up my mind, Sean. I'm keeping my baby. Wait, now I'm singing Madonna. I've made up my mind. So Mac gave us a shocked look when we told him the Illinois Penn State line. That was on Tuesday. On Thursday, Zach Kaplan came in. James Franklin, he doesn't take it easy. If they're up 13, they'll go for another touchdown, which is true, which made me say, you know what? That is a great point. Maybe I should be on Penn State. But I can't jump off the Mac thing. Mac has never steered us wrong. How many times has he given us a reaction when we told him a line and been right? Every single time.
Every single time.
It has not missed one time ever. So for that reason, I have to take Illinois plus the points.
Did he give us a reaction the other day? What did he say? Did he give us a that's nuts?
Middle Tennessee's at Memphis, Florida State at SMU. Look, you're on the show. The shows are available on YouTube. I'm not going to relive for the show for you. If you can't be like...
I can't remember.
We have to remember those things. If there's nothing else to remember, it's got to be those things. The Mac reactions. What are we even doing this for?
You do have a point. You do need to remember those. It makes you money. So did he say anything?
Cincinnati at Texas Tech, 8 o'clock. Sometimes you just really disappoint me.
I couldn't remember if he said anything.
Mm-hmm.
From Tuesday? I'm so sorry.
Like, at what point do you forget things? Like, so everything that happened Tuesday and before you don't remember?
I just couldn't remember that one point. I couldn't remember if he said anything about the game.
But why say...
On Tuesday!
Why do you say Tuesday? Why is Tuesday a big deal? Like, when do you stop remember? Like, do you remember anything about Wednesday's show? Or yesterday?
Oh, we had Ken Wallington on. Who do we have on after that?
Do you remember hour one of this show?
Who do we have on?
Washington State, Boise State. That's Jeff Nadeau's favorite play over the points in that one. Arizona at Utah, Oregon, UCLA. Liberty, App State, canceled. What if Liberty had back-to-back canceled
I thought about that today. Like, they were almost...
You remember that from last Saturday?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, guys. There's something I remembered. We almost got that game canceled last week. Liberty almost had 2 straight games canceled.
Is Liberty just trying to get every game canceled and go like 6-0 and think they can go to the playoff? I don't think it's going to work that way, guys.
They both have bye weeks, October 19th.
Is that true?
That's what I was told earlier today. It could be bad information.
No, because I saw that and then I saw somebody I thought was like, that ain't true. You know what? I'm gonna look it up because I am a journalist and I know how to click things on a computer. So so October 15th, was that the date? Or what did you say?
19th is the Saturday. Maybe they play on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I should have looked into it, honestly.
Wait. They do. There's something else I remember. After the game was over, they did show on the Jumbotron. Their next home game was the Tuesday night game.
Yeah, against FIU.
Yes.
So that would be the 8th. And then they play on a Wednesday.
The 16th?
The 23rd. So they are off, but it would be, but they don't want to play the 19th and then play on a Wednesday.
It's a football. Come on. Pony up. Play the game.
Stone Cold. Relax over there.
What's CTE? I don't know.
So that explains a little bit of it. Hey, I'm just excited we get some midweek games coming up here soon. You know what I'm talking about?
Some action on Wednesday.
Scott wants a pick, Maryland or Indiana.
Give me the Hoosiers.
Stay undefeated?
Give me the Huge.
You know what? I'm going to ride with Jamie. Sorry, Scott. I'm going to take Indiana.
I'm not going to bet the game, but I'll go Indiana.
All right.
Jamie has a start-sit question, which I think is a good start-sit question.
Great. We're not there yet.
Oh. I was just previewing you guys.
Jamie said, Clip, I look at you as a shock jock. Hey, Jamie, I want you to sit on your speaker right now. Jared, you're an old school guy. You ever seen Private Parts, the Howard Stern movie?
No. I'm a big Opie and Anthony guy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no? Oh, my bad.
No, I never got into him. I just, I like Jim Norton.
Yeah.
He's a crazy nut job. Patrice O'Neal.
He's my favorite.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Jamie said, who asked that question? Who's Scott? Now we're about to have a YouTube versus Facebook war. Scott's been around a long time,
Maryland
Jamie.
Scott.
He's our Maryland guy. He's Scott. He's Facebook Scott. He's Maryland Scott. Scott! All right. what was I saying? NASCAR preview. Where are we, Jarrett? Where are we?
Kansas Speedway this weekend.
Max said he likes Kansas Speedway.
Yeah, it's nice. Never been, but I mean, it's nice on TV.
You remember him saying that?
That was Tuesday. How do you remember that?
You heard something.
All right. I like Kyle Larson this week, plus 320. It's kind of a chalky pick, but if you're looking for value, Christopher Bell and William Byron, plus 850, and William Byron, plus 900.
There you go. Jarrett's NASCAR preview. Chandler, now your time to shine.
Jamie has a start-sit question that he says might sound stupid. I don't think it does.
I don't think it sounds stupid anymore, Jamie. It did a week or two ago, but now it's not.
He says Tyreek Hill or Jacoby Myers. Give me Jacoby
Myers.
And he is my starting flex. Huge flex. He's my flex.
How insane is it? I mean, you spent what pick on Tyreek Hill?
The second overall pick.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. This year, you had a top 5 pick. If you got Tyreek Hill on your team, you got him in the top 5, probably.
Yes.
And you're sitting him for a guy who went to state, who is on crack. That's where I was going.
I mean, do we sit?
I can't. I'm not sitting Tyreek Hill. I'm not sitting a first-round pick.
They got the
Is
Titans
Skylar Thompson playing?
Excuse me for using this phrase, but I'm standing on business.
Oh, business. My God. You are him.
Timothy over here.
Oh, my goodness. You are him for starting him. Good God, man.
Oh,
you smell like him.
I'm starting Tyreek Hill, but I get why you wouldn't. Yeah, I was going to have a start sit, but I have to start Quentin Johnston, which sounds like a good thing. He scored 3 touchdowns the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, one of them against the Panthers. Two of them against the Panthers.
When I drafted Quentin Johnston, one of the owners laughed, and I said, all right, when I play you, I'm starting Quentin Johnston. Don't care what my record is. Don't care what week it is. He's in the lineup. I looked. I'm playing him this week, so I have to start Quentin Johnston. So he's in my lineup.
Yeah, that's tough because, I mean, he's probably the best receiver they got right now, and so he'll get majority of the coverage. Trent McDuffie's great.
All right. Merrill Hodge over here breaking down the all 22. Y'all got any start-sit questions?
Nope.
Mine was going to involve Tyreek Hill.
Dude,
so.
I'm 0-3, brother.
I'm going to call you Owen. What do you say?
Mine involved Tyreek Hill, so I just...
Who's the other one? Anybody?
It was either Brian Thomas Jr. or Jordan Addison.
Yeah, what's Addison has been in and out, right? I guess out.
Just out. He's back. He doesn't have anything beside his name.
Yeah. In fact, that might have been mine, like Johnston or I think I've got, let's say I've got Addison or Waddle.
Both number 2s, but I mean, I guess you go better quarterback in that situation.
And I just want to hear you say it out loud. Who's the better quarterback?
Between Sam Darnold.
Just say it. Say the name.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Jarrett,
Sonny D.
Huge Sam Darnold guy. No, I mean, that's the reality of the situation the Dolphins are in right now. Are they sticking with Skyler?
No, I think Tyler Huntley is expected to start.
I like him more than Skyler.
I don't think Skylar Thompson is, like, healthy to play.
You do think he's a good quarterback, though?
I never said that. I just said, let's watch the guy play, and we watched him play, and I'm not going to defend him anymore.
we watched him. We saw it. All right, we will take a break, come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live Football Friday. Back with you after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
It's party time. The city of Greenville is celebrating its 250th birthday, and you're invited. Join us on Friday, October 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. at 5 Points Plaza downtown for an evening full of fun for the whole family. Enjoy live music by the Dickens, explore a vibrant vendor market, or hang in the beer garden. And don't forget, attendees have the chance to win $250 each hour. Mark your calendar for the city of Greenville's 250th anniversary celebration on October 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come celebrate with us and find yourself in good company.
You want subs made with high-quality meats and cheeses? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want high-quality radio ideas? You go to me. Like this. I'm an astronaut on a mission to find water on the moon. But because I'm a genius, I realize that what humanity actually needs in space is high-quality meats and cheeses from Jersey Mike's. Now to figure out how to remove the helmet and eat the sub without my head exploding. Here goes nothing. Always high-quality meats and cheeses. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Okay, you have got to come to the Loose Goose. I mean, right now, come to the Loose Goose. 241 Four Lines Road, Winterville, North Carolina. We are a part of Advanced Moving and Storage. All the cool things that we buy, find, oh my word, you won't believe it. We've got everything from furniture to every kind of household thing that you need except appliances. The Loose Goose. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, 10 till 5. You're going to be so glad you did.
Are you ready for football? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
It's that time of year again. Beauty Bar's Fall into Beauty event is kicking off September 16th through October 4th. Beauty Bar offers the best service by their talented providers in Greenville for treatments such as Botox, Xeomin, filler, laser treatments, facial, medical grade skincare, and more. The staff will help you choose which treatments or products that best suit your needs. Visit Beauty Bar Medi Spa on Red Banks Road and get all the up-to-date info at beautybarmedispa.com. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need to visit University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Pest Tech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. Pest Tech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the Pest Tech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. Pest Tech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
I love it.
Pirate Radio.
I'm glued all day.
Pirate Radio.
Listen to me rocks, baby.
Pirate Radio. The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years, and their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Dr. Michaels and Gateway can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns and fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs such as braces and implants. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or give them a call at 752-1600. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, we'll do a quick freeboot check-in with Chonsky. If you don't mind taking which one are you taking? Take the other one. according to video producer Jarrett.
Did he get me with my face in the camera?
I don't know, dude. Jamie says Tim Boyle, I thought, was playing for the Dolphins. So he is on the roster. I don't like him because just that word Boyle. What is that, Shirley? It's some kind of something on your skin, right? It's like a gross. I got a boil.
It's basically a pimple.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just a
Tim
larger
Pimple.
version of it.
Tim Big Pimple is on the roster, but everything I'm seeing, I don't see any confirmation, but Tyler Huntley, Tim Boyle.
If Tim Boyle is playing, hammer the Titans.
Okay.
My God.
You know what you're saying here, right? You're saying go with Will Levis.
No, go against Tim Boyle. Bet on a tie if that's the case. Like
Chandler has the live look
Tie?
in.
Hi.
Tie?
Tie?
Tie. Chandler's got the live look in over at Freeboot. It looks like, did he go too far? Has the camera stopped?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, it's in and out.
Yeah.
All right, we're back in.
Thank you, John, for that. Oh, no. Yeah, I just saw him scream. It's going in. Let's see on face. So it had paused for a long time, and then
All of a sudden, Chandler's gourd is all up in the camera.
What were you saying there?
Let's go. Let's go.
Shirley, do we have another break?
Yes.
Well, let's take it.
Okay.
All right. John's camera work is making me feel like I'm 10 beers deep at Freeboot, says Eric M.
Well, thanks, Eric M. Hey, Eric M.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy.
Them's fighting words.
Easy, pal. All right, we'll be back to wrap it up after this. Take a hit from a 300-pound linebacker, and you better be wearing pads. Take a hit on the road, and you better have good auto coverage. When you've got North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance, you've got the best local agents ready to help you bounce back. If you don't, well, you'll probably play football without a helmet, too.
This is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning. Give me a call today, and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. This month, Doug Henry is giving away ECU football tickets. Stop in and register to win and purchase the vehicle of your dreams. Doug Henry of Greenville, right on the price, right on the corner. Go Pirates!
There's a special deal at US Cellular where you can get 4 lines for just $90. It's perfect for you, Barbershop Quartet.
That's us.
There's no trade-in needed, and it comes with 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
In this new world of having everything delivered to your home or office, why wouldn't you start using Cellular Warehouse for all of your cellular deliveries? Toby Williams and his team are in the business of delivering phones and tablets every day to customers, which enables you to take the hassle out of visiting a store. The best thing about this great service is that it's free. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051. That's 252-799-7051, and let his team make your wireless experience fast and easy. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
Worth Chiropractic and his team are offering a new patient special only at the new location. Come see them at this fantastic facility. A visit to our new location gets you a free consult, complete exam, digital x-rays, and more for only $29. Our amazing new patient $29 deal is only available at the new location, Worth Chiropractic West, 2100 West Arlington Boulevard, offering the same safe, no surgery, drug-free treatment, convenient, comfortable, and cost-effective.
Pirate Towing is now the exclusive towing partner for East Carolina Athletics. Pirate Towing has over 20 years of experience, open 24/7, and they can always assist you. Don't be stranded and wait for hours. Pirate Towing offers all roadside assistance to come give you a tow or jump start on game day or any day. Save Pirate Towing in your phone today and let the stress of car trouble go down. Pirate Towing, 955-4670. That's 955-4670, and also on Facebook. Pirate Towing, the preferred towing partner with ECU and Pirate Nation. Attention Wings Over lovers. There's a new flavor that is sure to put you in a trance. Introducing the all-new Cajun Voodoo flavor. Try this blend of spices that collide in an explosion of flavor, combining cayenne, sugar, and a hint of magic today. Every bite leaves you craving more, as if entranced by some voodoo spell. And don't forget, Wings Over is open for lunch every day and is open until 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. So try the new Cajun Voodoo today. Give them a call at 758-9464. Wings Over Greenville, they deliver.
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The Dow was up 137 points and closed out the week at 42,313. The NASDAQ was down 70 at 18,119. And the S&P was down 7 points and finished at 5,738. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
Do you know what this man just asked me? This guy.
All right, y'all sing. Ready?
This grown man beside me. He's not a kid. No offense. He's not a female. He's a man. He said, hey, you want to come to the Buck on Sunday for my birthday? I'm like, mother guy, your birthday was Tuesday. What are you talking about?
You know, I actually remember that.
You want to come to my birthday party on Sunday? What are we doing?
It's not a birthday party. It's a little shindig.
You said, want to come to the Buck on Sunday for my birthday.
My parents will be here. Hey, I'm trying to get everybody to come watch some football.
Dude.
My question is, do you want to come hang out?
Let it go.
Do you want to come hang out?
I'll probably watch some Washington, Arizona there.
All right. Sweet.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, man.
Shirley, see you mañana. J-Bone, have a good work day. Young Cole, thanks for coming in. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Might see you. Maybe. Yeah, he says yeah. Sean will be working in the AM and then business in the AM, party in the PM.
I'm going to document my day tomorrow, by the way.
All right. Your birthday?
My birthday, Saturday, my birthday game day, yes.
The birthday that will never end rolls on.
Tuesday.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you all people as well. We'll talk to you Monday on Pirate Radio Live, Saturday on the Bud Light pregame tailgate, U.S. Sailor 5th quarter call-in show. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us on.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening.